Hey, I'm Cookie.
And I'm Lady E, and welcome to the E and Cookie Show, episode one.
Episode 1. I can't believe it. We talk so
We
much on
are
the
here.
show.
I know. Two women from the South. We come together on all the bullshit and everything that life has to offer and have our two
Absolutely.
cents to put into it. So I know you're definitely new to the intellectual soapbox. Not that many
Absolutely.
people know you. So would you be kind to introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about Cookie?
I'm One Country Cookie on Instagram. What you need to know about me is that I'm a seeker of all things truth. So that's why I think I get a bad rap, maybe villainized a little bit sometimes. But I'm always going to tell you the truth. I've been on other panels. No shade to my boys over there. I can't remember what it, Ruthless Dialogue, and I've also been on the Lapeef Network. That didn't go too well, but we'll talk about that later. And I picked up paneling as a thing this past summer, so I'm excited. I have a lot to say.
Yeah, we love when you have a lot to say. Anything else personal you want to tell us, like about your personal life? Like, what do you do? Or
Man, yeah, but no. Okay, so I am in a woman in sports. I'll say that much. I It's a hard place to be when it's male dominated. Um, but I'm a woman in sports. I absolutely adore it. I have got some startup stuff going on with some apparel. It's going to be pretty dope. I went to the Louisiana State University. That's where I ran track, met a lot of important people that are already doing stuff like this, but on a higher spectrum. So why not join the club?
yes, yes. Awesome. So tonight is basically our warm up, and we're gonna get together with the audience. We're gonna speak on random things, and we want to hear from the audience what they think and what they want to hear.
Absolutely. I'm down.
So one of the things that I know you've heard on other panels, and I've heard on other panels, and we've been on some panels together um,
Mhm.
about Black women and standards. And I'm starting to feel like we shouldn't have a standard, and it's like,
A
well, that
standard
doesn't
for
seem
what?
fair.
Men?
A standard for men as a husband. What do we look for? What is the standards? What are the minimum requirements? Are we entitled to have those minimum requirements, or should we just take what we can get?
I feel like the vibe that I'm getting from a lot of people is like we shouldn't be advertising our standards or something, like making it well known on the internet or whatever. But I mean, who wouldn't have standards? Like that doesn't even add up. You know what I mean? Like everybody has standards. Like when the last show I was on, I said aesthetic was a standard for me. I don't I can't talk to somebody I'm not attracted to, period, point blank. I don't care if you got Bill Gates money. If you are not attractive to me, I can't talk to you. But that's how all relationship starts, right? You see somebody and you thought they were cute.
You catch their eyes across the room. It's the
Yeah.
I see you, you see me, I see you looking
And
at
if
me.
you're a scrolling type person, you scrolled and was like, you swiped right, I guess. Is it right? I don't do Tinder, but
Swipe right or left. It's left or right or one of those things or
yeah,
whatever.
right.
What was that app? Tinder.
Tinder. I'm
Tinder
not
got
really.
real popular during the pandemic.
I'm sure it did. I have a Tinder, but it's not me. Like somebody used my pictures and they
Oh
thought they
wow.
were me. Yeah, it was a really weird catfish situation, but it's all good.
Oh wow.
I
I hope
reported it,
my
reported
pictures are
it,
never
like,
used
out of
and someone
all the
try to
weaves and
catfish with me.
eyelashes on the internet, you picked me
They
to build your
picked the right one. That's what it was. They got the right one that day. That's
Mhm.
awesome. That's awesome. So, if you don't mind elaborating, what are some of the qualities that you look for in a partner, husband, significant other?
I'm a confident person. I can't be with someone who isn't confident, so I would have to. You know, they gotta be cute. You know that we've talked.
Yeah.
But other than that, they need to be confident. They need to be funny. They need to be smart and have a mindset that is made for growth, not be stuck in their ways, because stuck in their ways people are like the worst for me, because we're growing every day we wake up. So for me, it's like, are you really on that shit from 10 years ago? Like, have we not learned a lesson yet? You know what I mean? Like, so that, and you gotta have a little bit of bread. I'm not broke. So
Touche.
you have to have a little bit of a foundation. Mhm. What
Like
about
a
you?
has to have. I have to be attracted to you.
Yeah.
Have to be. Confidence has to be on 100. A confident man is probably one of the sexiest aspects in a man.
Yes.
Physically, when it comes to being sexy, a man in a tailored suit is sexy as hell.
Right.
So, all of the fellas, if I'm going out, I like to do the grown and sexy every now and then. Like, we work hard, we pay bills, we deal with stress. Like, let's step out. And when we step out, when they see you, they see me. And when
Yeah.
they see me, they see him.
I'm a
That's,
gala goer. I go to galas and stuff
oh,
like
I
that.
love them. I love galas, fundraisers, all of
So
that stuff.
sorry, your Versace whatever teas, that's not gonna get us in the gate. You're gonna be out of dress code.
Hmm.
So you have to
Yes,
be able to like have a switch, for me, like a real like business profile switch for sure.
yes.
Almost a
And
little
you have.
nerdy. Hmm.
Oh, I love the nerds. Love, love, love a nerd. I love a bookworm. I love someone who's into biology. I love, yes, all of that.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna spend most of our time in video games, I understand the video games is the guy thing. I play video games too, but I don't want to be consumed with a gamer that spends multiple hours a day
See, my thing with
glued to
that
the
is,
computer.
you know me, you Black Panther behind me. I'm a little childish. I can play video games all day. Once I get
Hmm.
started, I can't stop. I'm competitive. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here? Yeah. And then I look up and it's 5 p.m. Oh, and I don't want anybody that had wants more children, because that's a ixnay on L uterus A.
Correct. So for me, I still have the capability of making babies. I prefer not to.
But
How,
dot.
however, if I do ever remarry and my husband does desire to have a baby, the one thing that he would have to agree to is I need to be home at least the first 3 years of that child's life. Like, I'm not doing the waking up in the morning and getting a baby together and bringing them to daycare, which childcare is ridiculously expensive now. It's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
That's
Um,
worse. That's like another rent bill
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. Yeah, probably even more because when you think about it, if you have an infant and you bring them to daycare, you have the monthly fee, which I think on average now is anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200 a month.
Mm,
Then you have to buy your stockpile necessities for the baby. So you need to have the baby formula that stays there, the diapers, the wipes, the snacks, the mats, disposable bibs, because now a lot of the daycares don't like these bibs where they have to put them in the bag. They want the box of the disposable bibs and
so
blankets and a
basically,
whole bunch of other things.
for
It's
holding
like,
themselves.
yes, put
That's
money on the
good.
baby books. Like you
Thank
got to put
God
money on a
you out here.
baby.
Like what? I'd have been in there like, ah! Like I'd have flipped that whole place out. Like, no, you're not making me. You're charging me basically to burn my baby while I'm at work.
Yes,
Point.
yes,
Like I feel like people that care
yes,
for children can charge those prices. But if we're in the back
yeah.
room and using disposable bills, my baby needs to feel like they're at home. But I don't have to worry
But
about that anymore. My daughter was with my parents. I didn't have to pay for daycare, so
that's all. My kids, for the most part, were with family members until they turned about 3. Then I put them in a preschool where they interacted with other children their age. And the daycare that I put both of my kids in was owned by two incredible Black women.
hmm
And I kid you not, by the time both of my kids were 4, they were reading already.
that's what's up.
Um, when my son was in the second grade, he was reading on a sixth grade level. So
There's
that
been
foundation definitely helped them out and help excel them. And I'm very proud of both of them. Um, my son, he's a senior in high school. Yay.
yay for
He just
you.
enlisted in the United States Navy, so he will be going to boot camp right after graduation, and he will have a job in IT. My son, he builds computers and he
Wow,
programs them.
that's awesome. So happy.
So, and then my daughter, she's in the 8th grade, wrapping up middle school, and that's my brainiac. That's my straight A student. So her
Yeah,
goal is to not pay a penny for college, and we're trying to
absolutely
keep it that way.
not. Don't do it. I'm curious. I don't know how many people we have in the audience as to what people are paying because our kids are grown, like practically. What are y'all paying for childcare, married or single? Like that's a big deal for me because I'm like, maybe do I need to open a daycare?
Look, I felt like I was running a little mini daycare last night, and my two nieces kicked my ass. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw the little cute baby on there, and I was like, that baby look like it can holler.
The
That
baby wasn't
girl,
fine.
like,
The baby was fine. It was a 3-year-old. 3-year-old. I was like, oh my god, you're screaming at me. Stop it.
man, that 3-year-old would have been in a chicken wing.
My
But
daughter
I'm
actually put the 3-year-old out her room.
I'd have put that chicken. He'd have had the chicken wing.
So something, something. So we have to say salute to the intellectual soapbox for allowing us to use his channel to debut our show. We want to thank you, Mr. Best. We also want to thank Mr. Knowledge and Relationships for also supporting us. Knowledge and Relationships and Intellectual Soapbox, it's they've welcomed both of us with open arms
They're so
and
sweet.
respect.
More people should be like that.
Have to give a shout out to Mr. Big Rig Slaps. Thank you for coming. I love you. I always love your comments. You're funny. You're awesome. You're doing great things. And of course, at Miss Phoenix, love you. Love you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your positive words that you give us. You're an awesome woman, and I'm hoping maybe one day I can meet you face to face. I think she's in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Ooh, that's where me at. Mm.
So yeah.
Texas plates
So
don't have
yes, one
chicken.
country cookie is in Texas, and as most of y'all know, I'm in Louisiana, right in the New Orleans area, metro area. So yeah, sometimes you hear the accent in me, and sometimes you might hear a little Caribbean twang. Depending on how you piss me off, will determine which one you get. So choose wisely. Pick your poison.
And I sound like I milk cows every morning and churn butter. And people think I'm playing, but I'm from the country. I am. So
And it's in the name. It's in the name.
literally one of
Um.
those.
So kind of going back to where we were talking about us having standards. Have you ever dated a man or spoke to a man who felt that you should possibly lower your standards just so that maybe he can attain them?
No, I don't know what that feels like. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I don't. And I'm gonna. And maybe I had someone try to tell me, and I was so like, it's in my own thing that I wasn't paying attention, and that's probably why we not together. But I don't recall somebody ever telling me to lower my standards. I've told several men to pump their brakes, though. Sir, you're not to be my
Mm.
type. I'm doing you a favor. Like, so now I'm at the point where like I'm not even dating outside my type no more. Because when you
I
when
get
you
it.
give somebody outside your type a chance and you look like us, then they start feeling themselves and they start acting out of character like, oh, you thought you was cute for real. Like, no, I just gave you a chance. I'm not gonna say I upgraded you or anything, but you're feeling yourself because you're trying to take some of my confidence. When in reality, it's people wondering how you pulled me. Like, and that's just what I usually deal with. I've never had a guy be like, Cookie, you need to relax. You're not all that. You know what? I'm lying. Well, it wasn't in a relationship. I've had somebody on a panel tell me that, and I was like, that's because your ass can't have me.
And that's
So
usually how it goes.
I feel like, people don't know me and don't get to spend time around me and don't get to see how really feminine I am. Like, speaking on the internet and being at home with my lover is two totally different things. They automatically assume I'm the person I am on here. I 90% of the time be clowning, but I've told somebody that I've had somebody tell me that I need to pump my brakes, and I'm like, no, you need
This
to.
is true because I feel like if you don't keep it pushing, someone will look at you as prey and try to take advantage of you. And I think we've all had been down that walk at least once in your life where you try to play it smooth and it's like, mm.
Yeah, yeah, I can definitely say that. Have I been heartbroken? Yes.
I
Um,
think everybody that if you have the ability to love, then I think the average person has been left brokenhearted at least once.
but it wasn't because I wasn't enough. It was because he was an idiot. And most of my exes, I could probably still holler at them right now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
most definitely.
yeah, like I don't be understanding these. Oh, you got a kid and you 40, you not married, bro. You don't know me or my exes, the crazy ones and the.
And you know what? You hear a lot of people who state, especially if it's a woman, if she has a baby out of wedlock, it's like you're not married. But what's the difference if you did get married and that marriage failed?
Nothing.
Is it still a broken relationship, a failed relationship?
Even more failed than before. Because like I would rather be alone than to get in a whole marriage, be miserable, gain weight, get depressed. Why would I do that? I like
Exactly.
you too.
And
Like,
look,
no, we don't need to get married. You're good. Just let's just do this co-parent thing, and I'll see you next lifetime, baby. If that's how that works. But
maybe.
I'm not fixing to force myself into no marriage because we have a child.
Hmm.
I just don't feel
And
like that's
ju-
enough reason.
and you don't have anything against marriage. You just waiting for that right one, that right opportunity, the right person to come through.
Well,
Uh
the his-
oh. Well,
the history
disclaimer.
teacher in me. I'm a history teacher now. I can teach like 14 different history classes, higher level and high school level. So let me break it down to you like this. My issue with marriage is the institutionalization of it and the profiting from it from the government. And I'm not going to go too deep in that because I don't want to get censored, but I'm going to tell you, I feel like two people can be together and love each other without registering their love at a courthouse.
I understand. And I do realize that you have a lot of people who are going that route today. They have a spiritual ceremony. They don't have like a legal binding contract. Um, I guess the important part is make sure that you have everything documented. So if things did fail, you know,
If
everybody gets what's
we're
supposed to
all
get.
in, bank account shared, car notes
Hmm.
in everybody name, house in everybody name. Like, why? This is what happens when people with bad credit or good credit get together, or people below you get together. You can't fix your life. You have to get married because if you don't, if that person dies, their family's coming after you like they weren't even married. You know what I mean? So,
Hmm.
yeah. If you don't have the sense to make a will, then what are we here for? Like, why are you even with that person if they don't have sense to make a will?
So yes, you need the will, you need the life insurance policy, you
You can't
need your
challenge
name
it
on the
here.
deeds,
You can't
everything.
challenge it. So
And
you
this is
can't,
America. Everything has to be on paper and sealed.
and that's fine. Just make sure. I'm not trying to get rich off of my divorce or my husband's death if I ever decided, or my spiritual partner's death. I'm just trying to heal because I believe. First of all, y'all probably won't believe this. I'm a person that believes in love at first sight. I believe in soulmates, and I believe that you can love somebody and be with somebody a long time without being married. It's a title thing for me. And I think maybe social media has even ruined it for me even more because I've seen people that I know get married and I'm like, this dude just cheated on her 6 months ago. Like we were crying about this.
Or 2 days ago at
You
that.
went on with the wedding for the gram? You stupid at this point.
But you know what? A lot of people, and I think this is where we fail. Um, our generation is failing. I think we are so focused on looks and creating a perception for everyone that we're working towards the wedding and we're putting work into the wedding, but not actually putting work into the marriage, actually putting work into the union, putting the work into a relationship. Like it doesn't stop at the end of the wedding, at the end of the reception. When the rebirth brass band comes through and says you need to get the hell on out of this
Right.
venue. And for anyone that is wondering what I'm talking about, that is a New Orleans thing.
Y'all ass out of here.
Anytime when the band comes out at the end of the reception, you dance your behind on out the door. You ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here.
Absolutely.
And the party keeps going. So Wherever it goes after that, it goes. And if it's anything like my brother's wedding, after we left, we all jumped in the car. We were at the bowling alley with bridesmaid dresses on. The bride was in her gown. We were all out there having a good time with bowling
That's
shoes and all.
so cool. And you know what? I would rather spend that money backpacking around with this person I'm spending the rest of my life with. Just visit like 10 different countries and figure out what this dude really can do for me. You know, if we spend
Hmm.
our life together, like, do you zip line? Do you, I mean, those are things you find out in dating, but that's kind of expensive. You know what I'm saying? But definitely is something that I want to figure out. You know, I'd rather spend that on just a big old honeymoon of us knowing that we're going to be dedicated to each other together. A piece of paper at the courthouse don't keep a man from cheating on you. I mean,
This
that's
is
what I'm
true.
saying. I think that's what women is like a block in their head. They're just like, well, we're mad. I was married now. That's don't mean shit. If he don't step out, he don't step out. So our job
Fact.
is to make sure if that's what you want, if you're obsessed with him cheating, to not step out on you or to not grow tired of you or to not get annoyed by you. That's what you should be focused on. You shouldn't be focused on or the color palettes matching for the optics. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, who cares?
Yes. How
Who
many
cares?
carats is the ring? Or I have this $15,000 Panina Tornay dress. Like, yo, it's not that serious. Like, we could jump on a flight. We could go to Mexico and elope for all I care. Like, if we gonna do this, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I got married when I was young because I was pregnant, and it did not last long. And if I could go back and change anything, that would be the one thing that I would change was I did not get married because divorce is draining.
A struggle.
It is
I wouldn't know.
financial.
I ain't never
It's
went.
financially draining. It's mentally draining. It's emotionally draining. It really beats you down. And I don't know what it's like in Texas, but in the state of Louisiana, um, when you're filing for a divorce and a child is involved, you have to live apart for 365 days before you can petition the court for a divorce, which then drags out for about another year.
Well,
So imagine all of the stress and everything that I went through in this 2 year frame. It's just like, I don't want to do this again. So if I do get married again, it's like there's only one way out and somebody has to die. So who is it?
wow. Be like, is that all you just said? That reenactment sounds familiar.
And when I say die, I'm like, old age, cardiac arrest,
Oh,
something
okay.
happened. No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
7.
No, we're not committing any crime
Okay.
in the first, the second degree of that nature. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, no,
Yeah, because he
I
ain't
know.
working for that. I can promise you
No,
that. Nah.
no. So I would love to ask for Intellectual Soapbox to drop a link because I would love for some of the people in the comments to come up. They may have a question for me. They may have a question for Miss Cookie. And we would like to know, what do you want to hear from us in the future? Because I know both of us can be a handful at times, but we are funny, y'all. We like to have fun. We don't like to bicker. We don't want to say men ain't this and women ain't this. Look, we just trying to have a good time, laugh. Every once in a while you might see me up
Right.
here with my bottle of red. I might have a little sparkle. Hell, I might even have a daiquiri from New Orleans original daiquiri with 2 shots of tequila in it. It just depends.
I need
Oh,
to.
hey, Hank. Hank, we
Yeah.
want Hank to come up here. We need Hank to come up here.
I need y'all to understand that we love black men.
Yes.
You'll never hear us down talking one unless he come on here down talking to us, being disrespectful. But we love our men. We just trying to figure out what the hell got them so angry.
Yes. 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 Yes.
And when did we?
Miss Phoenix, we want you to come up here too. Stan, come up here. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. Let's get up here.
Where he go?
This the intellectual soapbox. We want you up here too. We like to hear your voice. But yeah, Big Daddy Pink got to get up here. I'm waiting for him to come up here. You know. The timing on that, huh?
Right.
The timing on it. Okay, so while we're waiting, Cookie, what are some things that you want to talk about in the future?
I'm really confused as to why so many men are mad, and when did the flip the script start on African American women? Because if you look at it historically, we are the bottom of the barrel. Okay? Everybody else is above us.
Mm-hmm.
And because they have a penis, they're above us on the hierarchy of this world. Black men get way more respect than black women. We are almost invisible sometimes until recently. And now that we're becoming not invisible, I feel like we're a threat to their masculinity or their existence. But what I need them to understand is that we are not trying to take your spot. I'm not trying, me and E, to surpass you. We're just trying to be better food bringers to the tablers and be noticed as a outright citizen. They always talk about, black women in the vote and y'all voting stupid. I'm like, when we get the booth, we voting alone just like you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just don't understand why are they so angry? Damn that rap music. I blame it on rap music.
Plays a big role in dating and compatibility. Like, you're going to talk about these things. You're going to talk about politics. You're going to talk about what you expect. You're going to talk about your likes and your dislikes. So are those conversations getting skipped, or is it
that's what I'm saying?
If I'm the man and I'm the leader, if I tell you to vote this way, this is the way that you're supposed to vote, or you're supposed to think the same exact way that I think. Hey, M3, welcome to the panel.
Hey, ladies, how you guys doing?
We're good.
We're doing great.
Good. I was summoned to come up since y'all called us out, so I just want to come up.
Well, what do you want to tell us?
Welcome.
Man, I just want to tell you guys how great you ladies are. And I wholeheartedly disagree that you guys are the bottom of the barrel, or how society will look at you ladies are the bottom of the barrel. If anything, look, let me tell y'all this, okay? See, y'all don't understand what black men go through on the daily, okay? On a daily, all right? I would say that you guys at least a higher tier than us. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion to it. If only y'all ladies know the struggles that we go through, okay? See, the way of the world is always weighted on our shoulders. You know, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. See, the thing is, we handle ish, okay, in the background, all right, behind the scenes work. Now, shout outs to Darby, right, for the cool hat, all right. Shout outs to her brother. We rocking that.
Something, but I waited.
Go ahead.
It's nice. That's a nice hat.
Can you tilt it just a little bit? I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Darby made that, so go ahead and confiscate everybody. Nice. Darby up here.
But no, continue what you were saying, the stuff that you were going through, that black men go through. What could you tell the ladies for us to understand, because I like how you approach us up here. You're not barking at us.
A bargain? I don't bark at no one, girl.
No,
What you talking
that's
about,
why
lady?
I said I want you to, because sometimes on
Yeah.
other panels you have men who are just sitting there barking and beating their chest, and it's like, I don't want to listen to you if you're gonna bark and beat your
Not gonna
chest.
listen.
Look. Lady E, right, and Country Cookie. See, the guys that you're talking about, they're not real men. They're not authentic men. Okay? These are
Mm.
YouTuber men. Okay? Men, right, that boop, beat their whatever, okay, their vegetables,
They
and then they
do.
go online, yeah, because
Eggplant
yeah, you know what I mean?
or cat, baby carrots.
Time I put myself on
Well,
top.
My bad. I try to find something humorous, but whatever. The point is, right? They come up there, they're beating their chest like Lady E will say, right, like Tarzan, but they only do it on YouTube. It's all a show. But see, they have no content, they have no vision, they have no thoughts. All right, they're a bunch of sheep. Yes, I said it. YouTube men, right? The majority of you guys are a bunch of sheep. Okay. Now, um, anyways, I forgot the point, right, where where I was going with this, because you asked me a question, right, E?
Hmm.
We
What
were
was the
Your
getting
question
question
again?
was,
things that men go through.
Oh, okay,
what
good.
are the
Thank you,
things
thank
that
you.
men go? Yeah, tell us.
Okay.
We listen.
Okay, so here's the thing. All right, men, we gotta sit there and make sure that we protect not only just the women, right, but we gotta protect our image and our character. What up, Hank? Salutes to you, right? You know, we gotta make sure that we keep things in line and order in place. Because here's the thing, and this not to offend nobody, but sometimes women they need a direction. Our women needs a direction. They need some guidance, and they'll tell us too. Because women they fear more than what men fear, if that makes sense. So when adversity comes into the picture, a lot of times women are actually looking for men, right, to pretty much set the record straight, to make sure that everything is aligned in proper balance in place. See, we're more like balance keepers. You ladies, right, you guys are like suitable helpers. So in times that when help is needed, when sometimes when we go off course, you ladies will be here to make sure that we're comfort ourselves too, because we all have emotions. But our role as a man is to make sure that the kids are respecting you. Okay, we're making sure that if anybody is trying to come after you, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or even physically, that we're putting ourselves in a line. We're more like sacrificial creatures. I'm not saying you ladies are not sacrificial. Most of y'all are sacrificial when it comes to your children. But men overall, okay, we have to do a little bit more. And it's not to like put y'all down, but this is just the reality of it. So
Can I
men
ask
do
you,
have an important role. Go ahead.
do you feel like y'all see more and do more because they actually see y'all as a threat?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Okay. So is it fair to
Hmm.
say in certain aspects of like say like the workplace
Hmm.
or like my sports or like certain areas of life, black women are the bottom of
Hmm.
the barrel. And the reason that y'all are being targeted is because you're not. You're the threat. You're the immediate threat to. And I heard who was a Tank on the internet say he said
Uh
it's
huh.
not the violence that scares people, it's black men's love, right? So my whole thing about it is I feel like y'all are put out there more to be in a dangerous area because it's your nature, first of all. I hope for some of y'all it's y'all's nature. And secondly, because it's like black women are kind of waved off. Like when I tell you it feels like we don't exist,
Hmm.
and even sometimes by our own males. Like
Hmm.
Say hello to the hey fam.
Hello, hello.
Even by our own men, sometimes we are, you know what I mean. Like we just kind of like, eh. Even the cops, and that's a benefit, but they'll be like, she in her car by herself. She ain't no threat. Like we're
Mhm.
invincible. Like we like, but now it's kind of like, oh, black women culture lets everybody get big booty, small waist, and big boobs, which most of us are born with, and look like them and take it, steal their identity, and nobody say anything. They're not going to say anything because they go off and what? Date these women that stole natural black women's bodies and looks, and we're still standing there like, y'all wonder why we single?
Okay.
That come
Sorry,
out
there's no, it came out right. Sorry, there was like a lot of noise like in the back. But it listening to you like in some cases it does make sense, but it's really hard to really, you know what I
differentiate.
mean? It's really, yeah, you know what I mean? It's really hard to kind of differentiate that because because I don't want to go by feelings or whatever, right? But I guess the way how you put it does kind of make it seem like you guys are the bottom of the barrel. But I guess from a black man's lens, because we go through so much to try to protect, you know what I mean? So because we are like the biggest threat, so it makes it seem like, well, we must be on the bottom of the barrel because everyone's really trying to attack us. But however, the way to attack a man in general, period, is to get through his woman, and I think that's where there's like a long pause to it. You know what I mean? Because is it
That's
really
very
true that
valid.
I said what you say? E?
That's a very valid
Thank you.
point.
Yeah, I can only just tell you from my point of view, but that
Right.
doesn't mean my point of view is correct. That's the
Absolutely
thing.
not.
I'm
Mhm.
open to be wrong.
No, I don't, I'm not
Mhm.
trying to prove anything wrong. I'm just trying to get
Hmm.
understanding. Because
Yeah.
I know I walked through the sports world for 10 years with a master's degree in sports and athletic administration. And anytime football conversations come up, I got ignored. And that was my first coaching job was DBs. And it was because I have a
Yeah.
vagina and that was black. So,
Hmm. You mind if I add something to it?
and black men, white men, it didn't matter. It was just anything with a penis ignored me.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, like in your personal experience.
Yeah.
But okay, I think I know where, like, sometimes like where I kind of get certain like topic points from.
Hmm.
Let's say, for instance, Country Cookie, you just mentioned about the fajation. Okay, I think when I hear a lot of people, well, crime manosphere people talk about how we're so oppressed, you know, in society. I think that's one of the things where men kind of see like, well, we're the one. You guys can't be the bottom of the barrel because you guys got something between your legs that places of value. But where does the average men have value? Like, not like to go even further with this, right? A lot of these men will say, well, black women, they have it special as well too. You guys are like the highest consumers. You guys have the best education, very educated. So men feel like if you guys want to really move something, you could get together with anyone, or even get together with a large collective of black women to shut something down.
Yeah, I don't
But
think most
meanwhile,
people get
our
to
voices are
them.
never heard, and that's why I hear like a lot in the spaces.
Yeah. A lot of us don't get along enough for that. So we need to work on that together as a female race. But I get what you're saying. I do understand. So it's kind of like a situational type deal. Like maybe in some instances we are the bottom, and then in other instances you guys are. Um, but as it goes, as it falls in history, um, Black men got the right to vote first, and then women did, and then we were the black women, so we had to fight extra. We waited extra long. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of
No, I
like
understand.
we've been last for
For a good 50 years, something like
yeah,
that.
like we've been last, and I feel like a big threat, not to a person like you, but to a lot of these
Mm-hmm.
YouTube men, is the fact that we are. You're right. We are no longer in last place. It's kind of more of a glow up,
Mm-hmm.
and we're being seen. And I feel like a lot of our men feel uncomfortable with it. And instead of using that
Yeah.
to their advantage and absorbing the queenmanship,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
feel like, you're too strong, you're too masculine. Like, man, I'm just trying to be with you. What are you talking about?
But see, those are the
I
people
feel
who
like
are.
this whole war has been made up in people's heads. You know what I mean? Like, and I blame Kevin Samuels and the pandemic, because I don't feel like I heard so much hate speak towards each other until people got bored.
Some
Think
of them
about it.
fellas are about to be triggered on that one.
Huh? Who gonna be
She said a lot of. She said a lot of folks are going to be triggered on that one.
man? They wasn't studying that long until COVID, and then people got bored and angry. They couldn't get to none. They was trying to get some. They was getting shot down, and then all of a sudden, black women was the devil spawn. I can't respect any black nigga that says that and has a black mother.
Okay.
She was a
Touche to that.
even Tupac loved his mama, and she was a crackhead. You know what I mean? So did he end up dead, shot? Yes, there's some truth to the crime and the stats. I get that. But you sitting here blaming the whole black female community for just the position that black people are in right now. And I just feel like that is extremist activity. Like, we got mad at the Taliban for doing this, but here we are. My black man is turning into the Taliban on me. That's how I feel. And I was the one that used to go to battle. Like, I got 5 brothers, man. I'm not trying to go to war with you. I'm trying to make love, not war.
So
But it's constant. Y'all did this. Y'all. I don't know if they're doing it for ratings, if they really feel like that. And 90% of the people on here married or got a girl talking about relationships. I'm sitting here, shut your relationship having ass down. You over here running with your fuck. I don't care. Go sit with your ugly wife somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh man,
shots fired.
Fired.
And I know who she talking about. Yeah, that's the major shots.
Him and his Oompa Loompa family can stay where they at, but quit attacking me because I like me. I feel like women that like themselves are getting like. If they could line us up and shoot us all, they would. That's how I feel. I'm still you.
I'll just break this down to a business perspective, and then I'll get to like Hank for a minute, right? Because I know he's been quiet, but I'm gonna say it like this: people are entertainers, okay? Think about like the rappers back in like was it the 90s or the early 2000s? And you know when it was making all like the hardcore rap and stuff. I think it was like late 90s. It was making all kinds of like hardcore rap. Talking about like F these bees, I want to like F all these like, you know, like 304s one by one, right? And I'm the biggest players. But then yet they're married to like, you know, most of them who are rapping about these same type of women are married. You know what I mean? So you have to understand, right? Like, I know people are not going to think the way how I think, right? Because I understand like the business tip, especially with YouTube and all that. But people are the biggest fraud. Well,
bruh,
they're the biggest frauds, pretty much. There's a word. What they call Andrew Tate? there's a word that they called them recently, right? And it describes fraudulent, but it's like I can't think of that word.
As
But
you should.
basically, okay, it's a fraudulent person that's trying to sell you something. Okay, people are trying to sell you a product. The product is you and your problems in relationships because you have a relationship problem. Well, not just you, but many other people in this space. There's a lot of people that are single. Okay, women and men.
Yes.
So they have to use your emotions, right, to trigger you into engagement, into watching, into commenting, into buying their fake. I'm sorry, I was gonna say something, but they want you to buy their fake courses, okay? And so when you buy into the courses and you get engulfed into that, now you become an addicted consumer,
That's
and that's why they're gonna.
that's
Yeah,
Shout out
it's
to
like church.
Intellectual Soapbox Tapes.
that's the
What?
definition.
Hey,
That's brainwashing people. So there's a woman hating cult going around, basically. God damn, we can't win.
but here's the thing, right? Let me give you the reality of it outside of YouTube. Okay, the reality is you're not gonna get those women haters out like in the real world, out in the streets. You're gonna find these people in YouTube. So spoiler alert. I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of these women are not gonna have problems with getting old and buying a cat and dying alone. They're gonna find as long as you find somebody, and not be
That's what we
prideful.
trying to tell them.
You're gonna find a man, whether it be like like a former simp or whatever. You're gonna find somebody. It's just that it depends on what you want.
40-year-old me sitting here right now. All that fakeness, all that talking on some of these panels I've been on, and
Damn, I thought you was younger than me.
I know for a fact. Thank you.
Her black is not cracking anytime soon.
I could slide
Right,
into
keep on
the
saying.
DMs of 90% of them and get their number. I can have them sending me money. Like, I'm not even that kind of a female though, but I just know what kind of marks they are. They marks. Like, they straight up marks to me. Like, so they simps. They the simps they talking about.
Beta. I know this like this is funny, right? Because it when you mentioned like the Sims, right? It's a little bit off the topic, but it makes me kind of think, right? Because I was watching Fresh and Fist podcast. Shouts to them, right? But they do carry to incels. But anyways, so they had like a group of Latinas, okay, on the show. And there was one Latina woman was like, yeah, I had this dude. He brought me a Mac laptop because I need that for school. And so he brought her the laptop first. Okay, let me give you guys some game a little bit, right? If you're trying to get something to get the nookie, right? You gotta demand to get the nookie first if you're gonna be a bigger simp and buy her a laptop. At least make it worth your while, at least. But the guy bought her the laptop, gave it to her, and she dipped out on him. Okay, and her infamous line was like this. She says, "Look, I do not respect simps. I don't cater to them whatsoever, and that's how I roll." And I was like, "God damn it!"
I mean, if we going by the definition of a simp on the shows, some of them definitely fit in that category. Now, the person she ran into was called what we call a trick. That's something completely different. Simps get emotionally involved. Tricks just throw money at you without no return, promise of return, without. And that's the stuff that women face. Like, we know if you're doing that to me, you doing that to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the situation. Simp versus trick. But my whole thing about it is what I don't appreciate is a bunch of married men coming on the show telling me about why I'm single and insulting me. Go lay up with your wife. It's 1 a.m. There's a difference between me and your wife. That's why you could never be with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be fucking. Excuse me. We on YouTube. I don't know what sense it's like. And you up here arguing with another female about her being single? We going to counseling, homeboy. That's just it. Now, if that's your job, like you a counselor or something, that's different. But if you like just for free, just creating mess online, like I don't even argue with females like that. I just jaw jack them. I don't argue with people. That's what I'm saying. If it was in studio, my last podcast would have been so much different. Like I squared up with him.
Hold on, lady. Hold on, country cookie. I gotta ask you this: what part of Texas are you from?
I'm from Waco. I live in Houston now.
Oh yeah, okay, y'all, yeah, okay.
I'm from
y'all do be scrapping though.
Yeah, we get down. So my whole thing about and we be shooting. I have an armed weapon. It's legally registered FBI when you're listening. I have several. I shoot AR, all of that. But my whole thing about it is like that shouldn't intimidate nobody to the point where nobody cares. Nobody cares. No, nigga, you don't care.
Yeah.
Somebody cares. Because it's 1,000 people in my inbox carrying every day. Just because you don't care doesn't make it the all saying power. And I think some of these dudes feel themselves too much, and they probably like threes at the most on the 10-point scale. I give myself an easy 8. And that's just because of my attitude. But most men like my attitude because they know if something pop off, it's popping off for both of us. I'm not gonna leave you to go to the car and be like, "Oh, what we gonna do? It's popping off. Let's pop off." I'm here with it. Well, what's up? What's going on? So I mean, like, you either like it or you don't. Hey, Miss Polly. What is he doing?
Hey, Miss Polly, please come up. We want to talk to you. This is an open conversation.
Miss Polly, come up, but make sure you don't bring your lag with you. Use your cell phone.
Come on.
It does. But I live in Brazoria County. I'm a suburban princess. That's a little hood and country. But my dad was a Marine, so it makes me quite dangerous.
Okay. Nice origin to your story.
What are you doing, Hank? Get up, let's go. All the suspense, we're done with
Yeah, we're waiting for him, like the grand entry. Where are you, Hank? Come here. Come hither. Some of your favorite people are up here. Where are you? You taking up space. Stop taking up the space. Where are you? Where are you?
Hey, maybe probably fell asleep.
He probably arguing.
The OG went to go take a nap. That's what happened.
He arguing with somebody probably. These men with women getting on these podcasts. I be trying. And man, he's not ugly. Ain't no way you can convince us that we are. It's not a man on earth that can convince me that I'm ugly. Somebody tried to say I weighed 200 pounds. I was like, even if I did, I'd be a fine 200 pounds. But I don't. I'm 160. And the fact that you made some shit up, but when you bro, if you gotta go to my Instagram page and make up insults about me, like yo God.
He has a severe astigmatism is what I would say that. Which he does wear glasses, doesn't he?
Ooh.
I'm pulling a
Hold on, say that again, Lady E. I didn't hear you.
I said that person has a severe astigmatism if they think she looks 200 pounds.
Oh, okay. So look, just tell them like, look, don't be mad because your titties are bigger than mine, okay?
She told him that.
I did. He kept muting me, but they heard him. Get you a bra. You're jiggling. You so upset.
Oh,
Your wet T-shirt is getting weird. Man, move.
oh, damn! I was just saying something random too, though. But oh, okay.
Oh yeah, she
I
really
don't
did say
even.
I'm not tripping. I don't care. Like I don't know him. He don't know me. But the fact of the matter is, if we were face to face and he saw me and my build and the way I'd have sashayed in the studio, he wouldn't have dared come at me like that. He'd have been trying to leave his wife. I've had that happen too. Now stay with her. Stay with her. And just no, I ain't gonna bring in the kids. I can go long right now. I'll do my research. He better not say shit else about how I look.
You are beautiful, sister. I'm gonna tell
Thank
you that right
you.
now. I love the natural hair on y'all. Y'all don't look like y'all flying away with your eyelashes. I see these bird nests. I don't know if y'all remember the hippie on the Muppets, the girl that just had her
Oh
everything.
yeah.
I'm like y'all bringing that mess back and everything. So y'all beautiful, no Botox lip. So what I'm saying, y'all on top of the game. But I will say that it's for the world and Satan and his little minions to say get at the real people. Why? Because
Thank
they
you.
know they lesser than and they want to overcome you with words. And that's what I love about both of y'all. Y'all don't let what nobody say break y'all down. And I'm gonna tell you what happened to me yesterday at K Rogers. So I'm up
Hi,
here
Lady
shopping
Phoenix.
at what's going on, M3. I love you, baby.
I love
But
you too.
the guy was come and saying he was putting out stacks of water, 24 packs. And I was like, what's up, King? Because my thing is, that's me. Until you give me a reason to see the less in you, I'ma always see the best in you. So you me, saying we together and everything. And so so I fist bumped him and everything. And saying the other one, wink wink, was saying about to knock me over with the shopping cart. And so the young brother said, do it, and I'm gonna knock one of these 24 packs on your back. And I started laughing, but I said, hey brother, it's for him to do that. It's not your fault or my fault that his folks ain't representing him like I represent you. They, what I'm saying, it's not, they had their moment. They had their moments in, what I'm saying, the 40s and 50s and 60s. I'm not terrorizing nobody. I'm just representing you. You're gonna always be the best to me until you give me a reason not to see that. Don't let them put you in jail and bring you down and everything. Them words, man, what they used to say back in the day, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So while you got a job and you afloat, don't let them turn around and do this and that, because he'll scream and next thing you know, somebody macing, beating and doing all this and that. I want you to be here, what I'm saying, and do what you're supposed to do. I love seeing you. But if his women ain't representing him, then that's their fault.
And that's their fault.
That's their fault. I'ma keep representing.
Me too. And that's how I feel. That's why I get so offended. But it gets to the point with me, like, if you gonna throw slugs on a show, you need to let me get my lick back. Because now you're acting like a female that's running from a fight. You know, little girls in high school that used to talk, and then when it was time to fight, they start walking away and call a friend, and you have to beat up everybody like that. Nah, I'm not fixing to go. You catty. At this point, I have no respect for you. Like, you are, like I said before, excuse me, man, but a whole bitch. Like, as far as I know, you have the same body parts I have.
Y'all don't let country cookie put y'all in jail. if y'all ain't never been locked up before, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you ain't never been. Unfortunately, I have. Unfortunately. Don't it's different now though.
I'm gonna
It's
behave.
it's different now though. I don't want no sisters or brothers to been the places that I have been in and everything or whatever. I'm in my 50s now, and I swear the older ones is just bat crazy, you know, saying this and that and everything or whatever. But y'all younger ones, John Morant, I'm gonna have to call you out. Baby, don't turn around and go to the club with your Glock thing and showing it on Instagram Live. And now the folks up here after you, you know better. I'm gonna let your folks tell you that. But I mean,
Well,
y'all, come on, that's
still,
not cool. That's
he
not
ain't got a
cool.
single mama either. He out there with two parents acting like that. So
You see what I'm saying? Then talk about that's my fault. That's me. That's me. No, don't. Excuses yield no results. Come on, black man, because you got a bunch of young black men. You know what? You got some whites and Indians and Mexicans looking at you too. You got the world looking at you. You doing your thing with the Grizzlies. I can't go to Memphis because if the Mississippi River done left y'all, how the Mississippi River still be in Louisiana and in Missouri, but the bypass? I was like, you know what? That's letting you know something. So, brother, while you got some common sense and some money, exercise your right to be smart. You don't need them folks giving you
the
money and then
Mississippi
taking
River
it back.
dry in Memphis.
I heard that it dried up in Memphis and stuff. They got folks walking up here having picnics. I'm like, Lord, let me find me a church's chicken box and go to Memphis. I'm gonna
That's
go.
weird.
If you Google it and everything, what I'm saying, you'll see it. I don't too much go for Google because they'll put on what they want to. I'm up here trying to fix my whole eye and everything. I was like, what I'm saying, and they up here telling me some dialysis symptoms. I was like, I cannot do well MD and Google because they'll have me doing stuff. And next thing y'all know, I got one bird eye on my good eye. So one bird nest on my good eye. I can't do Google.
I get it. I completely get it.
But I
Google's
love
got me
y'all
crazy.
spirit. I love y'all season. Don't change. Don't
We
change
will.
because I'm gonna
you.
tell you like this. And I hate when people say it, but I'm gonna say it tonight. Y'all can mute me if you want to. It's somebody for everybody. It's somebody for everybody. And I was like, how these inmates be? Y'all got more on y'all books. I done had a disconnect utility bill before. And I swear these inmates got everything, got stuff all up in the mattress and the pillows. And I was like, how in the heck y'all do that? So, I mean, my thing is, I'm not trying to make no fool out of you, but if y'all can find somebody, I know after a while, even though I'm in my 50s, but I'm not looking. I'm looking, I done had enough. I'm good. But if somebody want to think they can try to do something else, hey, you come right up, step right up.
I get it. I
But
completely get it.
But y'all got some season that somebody can't, what I'm saying? It's original. Can't nobody else touch it. So you stay here. Stay here and do you and everything or whatever. Because I'm telling you right now, it's a bunch of brothers that's probably, what was that show where Jamie Foxx bit his wrist or his palm or whatever? It's a bunch of men looking at y'all right now, biting their wrist or their palm or whatever, trying to turn around and catch y'all. They just need a little bit of help, brothers. These sisters ain't gonna knock you down. Don't what I'm saying? Just help, like the young lady said, be confident. Come on now. Y'all turn around and go to what I'm saying, go
Confidence
to
will take you a long way with us. I promise you. Confidence is the number one trait that will show me that you can be a leader.
that part.
Because they want us to follow behind you and you acting like me. You are like me. Like I'm arguing with myself in the mirror, bro. I wouldn't follow you to the gas station for gas if I was out. I'd walk with the gas can, sir. Because it's like, and I'm hoping they're doing it for dramatics and views, but I was like,
I think the
you
issue
know,
is
a
if they're
long
doing it
5 foot
for
6.5 of me would have slid you across the studio stage, right? I'd have kicked
the
him
issue
so hard in his
is
tummy. He don't know how close. Like I'm trying to be a good human. I am Miss Phoenix. I am.
and Country Cookie, I'm gonna tell y'all who looking at y'all and laughing. I swear, because I had a personal connection with her. It's kind of on the low, and I appreciate her uh, uh, privacy on there. I promise you, QB looking at listening Saturday night. I know she laughing her ass off. I know she
I
was
can
like,
only
"Hey, y'all,
speak for myself.
if you do it for anybody, do it for me. I love you for being real." I'm knowing she's saying, "I love you for being real and everything." The one thing she didn't do is turn around and insult and hurt and do stuff or whatever. And she have heard me cry in days that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, if I was crazy, black, white, Chinese, this, that, and everything. And she, as a black woman, not younger or older or this or that, but she was a black woman dealing with her own things and turned around and picked me up too. She picked me up too. So I'm knowing that she proud of y'all and she laughing. Y'all keep on. I love your season two. I love your season two. This is not fake.
Thank
M-
you.
Thank
M3, I love
you.
you too. Y'all, when I was on bended knee. I can't make it up. And somebody was messing with 84 and M3 and it pissed me off and I'm up here crying and I just let all of me out. You know what I'm saying? I was in dire need and these brothers picked me up. It's folks that don't think that black men ain't no good. Sister, go ahead and make your about face and everything or whatever. I got a cousin now in El Paso. His German wife turned around, called that man a slave and everything. You know what his black ass doing? He's still there with her. So if you like it, I love it. I ain't trying to change you. That's between you and your maker. But understand that a black woman ain't gonna turn around and degrade you and talk about you like a dog. If it is, go pick you up a couple of Target bags, pack them, leave them, and get the hell out.
Yeah.
I promise you, money ain't everything. A house ain't everything. Your common sense, ex, are you talking to somebody who thought about deleting himself? Your peace of mind and your common sense is priceless. Ain't nobody in the world worth this and that. And even though that stuff happened to me, folks still turn around and come to me. I was like, I'm not right. We can get down, but you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't know what you know what I'm saying you're looking for. And my thing is, I'm not as a black sister, I'm not gonna waste a black man's time. I've seen
Me
it happen.
either.
I've
Especially if
seen it
you're
happen.
ugly.
My mama did my daddy like that, all while I was living. I learned trash from my mama. I learned how to be a woman from my daddy. And he never talked about, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, it was cussing, fighting, this and that and everything. But he never disrespect that woman in front of me. That's what my daddy did for me. Y'all good and everything, but you know what I'm saying? Just because a black sister fall down, don't mean that that's how she act 24/7. Give us some credit. Let us hurt. We've been hurt. Come on now. We've been hurt. Either pick us up or get the hell on going. We don't need you to somebody to hurt us and y'all to hurt
For
us too.
real. May the
And
odds be forever in your favor, bruh.
and
Keep
like I
on walking.
said, as far as the women wearing their bonnets and stuff like that, bruh, I can't tell you how many times I done seen do rags out in public. You don't want her to have more than one baby daddy, but you got two car seats in your car too. You got three baby mamas, but you ishing on her. Man, calm down. Calm down. If we wrong, tell us we wrong. You don't have to do that stuff in public. You don't have to bring your
Oh
piece
boy.
out or entertain your boys. You want a woman, but you entertaining your boys. Stop. We get it too. If we wrong, tell us. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a good black woman gonna listen to you and she gonna shed some tears and y'all gonna pick each other up together.
You can't do that if they married though. That's what I'm saying, Miss Phoenix. 90% of these men married
You know what,
trolls
Lady
that
E,
look
I'm gonna
just
let
like them.
Lady E and Hink, I'm gonna let y'all take over on that one. I'm just gone. This old nigga lady signing out. Just
Ah,
sorry, I'm not really signing out. I'm just come on now. I'm mean,
Miss
but I'm gonna
Phoenix,
let
I love you and thank you for coming up here and giving it to us raw, but still classy. And I love you for that. Thank you for sharing your personal story with us because some of these things that you just shared, I did not even know. And everyone has a story, and everyone is dealing with hurt, like you said. And sometimes you
It's
need that. You need that person, that other person.
it's truth, but any two time I'm turning around and calling a black man king, and it offends somebody else to where he want to run us over with a shopping cart. Y'all don't think the 50s and 60s is over. Y'all get ready.
Mm-mm.
Never. My
It's
dad
not
told me
over.
to always. He said Jim Crow ain't been nowhere, ain't gone nowhere. It's just disguised better.
See, I love y'all
I've been
season.
saying it. Been saying that Jim Crow is still alive and well, especially in the South, and since all of us are in the South, we know that.
Well,
We
he.
know that.
I got I gotta go to Louis. I gotta go to Louisiana because, like I said, my maternal side with all that, I didn't know my granddaddy until they showed. I think I was in the third grade. A picture of a black crayon man in a casket. I'm calling the next man granddaddy. I didn't even know I had another granddaddy. So I know that this toxicity between him and my grandmama made him go to Louisiana. So the whole state is family to me. For the people who don't think it's nothing but Bourbon Street and something like that in Louisiana, I can tell you right now, I don't know my granddaddy, but I look at him and I got a lot of features of him. And I don't have to know him to know he was a good man and to know good people in Louisiana. Quit, y'all go down there and quit thinking that it's just, you know what I'm saying? You see these little swamp shows, them people got a lot of knowledge. Them people got that
Yeah, a lot of
grandmama.
it's a bunch of money in Louisiana too,
You
though.
see what I'm saying? And they don't have to have a paper degree to tell you right from wrong. It kills me that somebody gotta have a paper degree to tell you if you can think, if you yellow, blue, or black, if you know saying this and that and everything. It's some intelligent kids who maybe, you know saying, and this is the truth. The poor baby changed attitude because mom and daddy split up. That little baby was a smart little baby. Guess what they saying now? Oh, he autistic. And I was like, that's a paper joker, right? It's a bunch of people. Somebody can set that baby in front of everybody here,
Ooh.
everybody in the chat, and they can just say, no, that baby just going through some things or whatever. But they get these paper jokers that turn around and get their degree and everything. And I'm not shaking them for that. But listen to some of these people, and the ones who I'm telling you right now, y'all, the women on this panel got degrees. They ain't got to tell you that though. If they open their mouth, you're gonna listen. They don't have to turn around and flaunt nothing. If you got some sense, listen. Or either walk away. Ain't nobody mad at you. Ain't nobody paying you to do all this and that. If you love yourself, sometimes you just gotta listen. I love y'all
Thank
sisters.
you.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be
Love you
just like both of
too.
y'all. When I grow up, I'm gonna be like both of y'all. But I love you. Y'all come on up. It feels good. Come on up. These some real ones. I feel it in my soul.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I love you, sisters.
Love you
Love you too,
too.
Han.
Big
Hello,
Queen.
Hank.
Man, her soul must be lying to her.
Don't come on here hating that quick.
For real, you just got up here.
No, I've been up here.
Welcome.
How
Yeah, we
y'all
know you've
doing?
been up here. We're doing great. I noticed you didn't want to miss your chance to line, so that's why, you said be right back, but you're here. Welcome. Welcome to the Eat and
Why you
Cookie
over there
Show.
laughing like Santa Claus?
I know that's right. The E and Cookie Show. And first of all, you try to take shots at me saying I'm not from the South. Don't do that, Cookie.
It's the Middle East kind of like, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
nah,
okay.
you need to stop
You can
hating,
claim
man.
the South if that makes you feel better.
Like you're
Because
not touching a body of water
that's where
of
my
any
roots are
kind.
from. Y'all need to stop hating.
This man in Tornado Alley trying to tell us about this.
But look,
I
what
think,
are y'all doing anyway? What y'all doing on the live anyway? What y'all doing?
oh, here we go.
This is the
That's what I'm
Eat
trying
and
to
the
figure
Cookie Show.
You see the
You know?
diamonds
I'm trying-
dropping in the
I'm
back?
trying
We
to-
drop
I'm
it
trying to-
wrong. That's what
I'm
we
trying to
do.
figure. I know that's right, but I'm trying to figure out. I thought y'all supposed to be running with me. See, now I'm
We are
beefing
running
y'all,
with
man.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
Lord.
hardly get y'all on my show.
Where is M3 and Mr. Best? Oh, he coming with it.
I can't hardly get y'all on the show. I'm mad at y'all.
Hank, we love you. We love you, Hank. You know that, right?
Right.
And don't say y'all don't get the link, because I send y'all the link all the time.
Okay, so it's like you send us the link with no context. I'll be thinking,
I
do you want
also
us to
send you.
come? Do you want us to
I
stop?
also send you the thumbnail too, so you can read the question on the thumbnail. No excuses, Cookie. Don't do that.
Wait, hold up, Hank. So when you have your show, I think it's on Wednesday and Thursday. By the time
No.
I get home and I'm settled, don't tell me no. I'm still talking.
Well, because you're
You
wrong.
wrapping up the
I ain't got no
show.
show on Thursday. I ain't got no show on Thursday.
Whatever day it is, Wednesday or Thursday, one of them days. I already told you that because that's my late day. I don't leave work till about 6:30. So by the time I get myself out of the hospital into the parking garage on the 4th floor and drive all the way down and get home, every time I would come up, you'd be like, Lady E, you're late. We about to wrap up the show.
No, E, don't do that. I'm usually going about.
You never said that. You never said that.
One time.
You never said that.
But E,
Lies.
one time.
Lies.
I normally go 3 hours.
Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Ain't you
I swear to God.
lying? Why you
When you-
always lying?
When you deal with our people, well, our people ain't shit. I go deal with Mr. Charlie. He don't come up with all these goddamn excuses.
No, you know who you can go deal with? Them trolls over there.
I don't deal with trolls.
The 5-footers.
I don't deal with trolls. Don't do
That
that.
makes so much more sense about that show. Since we on my show now.
I look here. I don't deal with trolls. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, you do. And
I ain't
they
got nothing
love
to do.
wives.
I ain't got nothing to do with all that. What you talking about, Cookie?
I
You
know.
on
Trying to
you on
say
some more-
this. You came in here.
you on some other stuff.
Hey,
But no.
Miss Polly.
Cookie, don't derail what we talking about. I'm trying to figure out where y'all at on Wednesday.
Wow. Okay.
I just told him where I was at on Wednesdays. What's the problem?
I heard you talking about just your late day, but you said you get off at 6:30, so it's 7:30 my time. I don't get started till 7:00.
That bass.
Wow. Sorry.
Throw it into the background.
That's that
So
bullshit.
if you don't start till 7 your time, aren't we in a different time zone?
Yes, we are, but you're getting off when I'm on.
No,
You're off
you've
of work
already
when I'm on.
started. You've already. If you're starting
I
at 7
understand, but
o'clock
I'm always-
your time,
I'm 30 minutes in by the time you get off. You say.
and I still have to get home and get settled, boo.
Okay, how long it take you to get home?
Damn.
It depends on. God damn.
I can't.
Wait, hold up. He's starting to clock me now. I'm starting to feel threatened here.
Nah, you don't feel threatened because I'm asking. Don't feel.
It depends,
Don't
though.
feel threatened 'cause I'm asking the right questions. That's how a man talks.
Sometimes I have to stop at my son's school to pick him up. There's a lot of things going on after school, so I have to scoop him up, get him home. And of course, you know, when you get home, the kids got the papers and everything. This is going on. I got to talk to you about this. My schedule's like this. What you got going on? Like, we actually sit down and talk and like plan out our calendar because, you know, I'm the personal driver. I got to make sure babies got their rides. Everybody gets to where they need to get. Money is needed for whatever, you know.
I heard a lot of bullshit. A lot of smoke being blown up my ass right now. I tell you that. Mr. Charlie wouldn't do this, though. Mr. Charlie.
Who is Mr. Charlie?
Yeah,
The white man.
it's Mr. Charlie.
Oh my God.
So,
He would-
Hank,
He wouldn't have to deal with all this when I was dealing with the white man. Only my peoples.
All right.
Well,
So, Hing.
Yeah, go ahead. And
Oh,
ask.
go ahead. Oh,
See,
what are some
Cookie, I
things?
ain't
What
got
are some?
that much smoke for you. I got it all for E because she come up with bullshit ass excuses.
I haven't said anything. You know I'm a track coach. I post what I be doing.
Look, I just rolled my eyes real hard and real loud at you. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't. I wasn't even paying attention to it. What was your question? What was your question, now?
Typical.
E? I'm gonna let you go on with your show, baby.
What are some subjects that you would like to hear in the future from me and Cookie? Hey, Miss Queen.
I'm gonna take. I'm ready to hear you sign them papers. Now, for real, I want to see you ladies in a good, wholesome relationship, and I want to hear about it.
I got somebody
Okay.
else.
What you say, Cookie?
I said I got somebody I like right now.
Oh shit, that's what I'm talking about.
He's cute. He's funny.
Does he got a
Most
name?
important. It's none of your business.
Remain anonymous until the anonymity is anonymous no more.
No, his
Okay.
name is Nanya.
His name is what?
I don't care if I
Nanya.
ended up being with that man in a spiritual marriage ceremony. People would not know who he is.
Hold on, talking about Yum Yum.
Nanya.
Huh?
None of your
Yeah.
business.
Nanya.
Oh.
Wait, hold up.
See, that's that bullshit right there. See, that's that shit.
Queen, you gotta remember, like, even though he's not that much older than us, he is truly an OG. He is truly like stuck in the 70s. I
Yeah,
promise
he
you.
wear white Levi's.
He's drinking.
He
Jerry.
does.
First of all,
He probably is drinking Jericho and cod liver oil.
I'm drinking what?
Peanuts.
No, he got them circus orange peanuts. That's what he
He
eating.
do, and that's he loves those
Styrofoam.
things.
That styrofoam heart candy with the messages on it. He got a big old bag. Hey,
Certified hater, boy. Now you got another sister come up here and hate on me. Boy, the sister
The
coated
Greenfield
this strong.
contest, white
Sister coated
Levi's.
strong tonight. I didn't come up here to get railroaded now. I come up here to have a good time.
You started the railroading, sir.
He got them Air Force Ones on.
Hey, wait, what's wrong with the Air Force One? That's a New Orleans thing. I got
Hold on now.
my Pelicans
Them
edition.
things are them
I'm
things
about
are
to
like
say I
combat
got
boots.
forces.
Hey, look here.
No,
First of all,
It's still no that the Air Force Ones is still a big thing in the South. It ain't never
They're
going
like
away.
combat boots. I'm sorry.
hey, the Air Force Ones I got them freaked out. Just in case y'all need to know that.
You already saw me. You already saw mine.
Well, they not as clean
Cookie-
as mine, but that's okay.
No, Cookie loves mine. She said that was shoe porn right there. I designed them. Nike needs to give me my royalties for that one.
Yeah, right.
Again, yours is not as clean as mine.
Don't make me go upstairs and get them. Don't make me
Well,
go
come
upstairs.
on,
and get
hey,
'em, 'cause I
I'm
want it.
Jack Air Forces, they don't.
I'm gonna show you mine. I'm gonna show you mine on Monday.
Okay, I'll be looking for it on Monday.
Was Monday Air Force one day or something? What y'all doing?
No, man, my lights out down here in Kentucky, man. They got my lights out, so I got no power.
Well,
That's all
pay your
the
bill.
Well, you can
Don't do that.
You can sit at a bonfire and burn some of them hard candies. They'll go a long way.
Ain't that the shit? Boy,
Don't breathe in
y'all
the
some
smoke.
certified haters, man.
Don't.
He can set the white Levi's on fire too. Set the white Levi's on fire and the yellow pair. Remember he got the yellow pair too.
You
I don't have no yellow pair of Levi's. I don't have
Yes,
a yellow
you
pair of
did. You
Levi's.
said, well, what color
No.
was it?
Mustard.
Mustard.
No, see, why y'all lying on me?
He got a 34-gallon Ziploc of them hard candies. He could burn a whole block for a year with them things.
That's true. I still got them too. Still got them.
Just don't breathe in the toxic smoke, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, first of all, I got a gray pair of Levi's. I got
Oh,
a
he
red
going through
pair
the
of
color.
Levi's. I got a
Red.
black pair of Levi's. I got a white pair of Levi's. I got a green pair of Levi's.
Oh.
Wait,
And
I'm
then
just learning about the green
I always
pair.
I got the originals. You know, the hard denim where you stand up by yourself. You put a little starch on them. Yes, ma'am.
No, that's a heavy starch. You gotta peel the pant legs apart.
Well, y'all some haters, man.
You're gonna look like a statue in a minute.
Y'all some haters. Certified haters tonight.
Your shoes too.
Don't
You
have
said
to
what-
run nowhere. You're gonna set yourself afire. Start running.
All right, what I'm running for? I'm too old to run. What I'm running for?
Sorry,
Queen, what am I running for?
How does
I don't
jeans
know.
make us part?
Cookie, where the hell's your head at right now?
She said if you take off running, you gonna catch on fire. And I got a mental picture.
Gasoline draws on. Let's go. Well,
Cookie,
So what
what's the future husband's name, Cookie? I need to know this guy. I need to talk. I need to vet him
we
for
already
myself.
clarified that we're not saying his
Oh.
name on the panel. Okay,
Okay, well-
but nevertheless, hold on. We have to welcome Miss Polly. I did ask her to come up here too and say a few things. Say hello to everyone. Thank you for coming. Miss Polly, you're here.
I am here. It's true.
Welcome to episode 1 of the E and Cookie Show.
The fun
All that.
show. We're
It's all
going
that.
screaming and flipping tables.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been sick like a couple of days, so I haven't really
Uh-oh.
been on anything. But I did say yes. I have bronchitis, so it is what it is.
sucks. I
I knew. I went to the doctor. I told him. I said, but just for health purposes, you can go ahead and run your test. But go ahead and give me. I told him what medication to give me. I mean, I really don't think he did anything but what I told him to do. I knew.
certain types of times of year I get bronchitis. It's in the fall.
Yeah. So I did good for about 5 years. I haven't had any outbreaks, but one of these little children thought they was cooler than ice. Decided to drink out of my bottle, and they had respiratory sickness, and I just couldn't fight it off this time. But I took my medicine. I'm gonna take a little bit more. But I have ADHD, so caffeine and stuff affects me weird. I haven't been to sleep for 24 hours.
Me
Oh
too.
no.
It's
Oh,
all right. It's fine. You couldn't tell. Y'all thought I went to sleep last night. I was up. I can't go to sleep. I think I had too much caffeine. I'm trying to look at my little Fitbit I got here. It says last night I had 2 hours and 41 minutes of sleep. I don't know how I even did that. I don't remember it, but I'm awake. I'm very awake. It's gonna be great.
Wait,
8 more hours.
you need a couple shots of that Erkin jerk and yeah.
Did you say
It's gonna-
Erkin jerk?
You know what I mean by Erkin jerk. Do you know what I mean?
Get you some of that Woodford Reserve. That'll take care of all that bronchitis.
I ain't drank Erkin jerk since I was a sophomore.
First of all, that's that old project drink he's talking about.
That ain't no project drink. That's what your parents gave you back in the day when you had a cold.
Well, your parents was project then.
My parents.
My parents are not project. They're from the Caribbean. Remember that? We started drinking at a young age.
They got projects in the Caribbean.
Where?
He said he knows where they at.
We wait.
Okay, Hank. We
waiting.
waiting.
No
He ain't saying
Okay.
nothing.
Where they at though?
Where they at? No.
Hey, get you some of that Woodford Reserve and Coke. You be good.
I know, but caffeine affects me different, so I got
Oh, well, that's all right. Get that Woodford Reserve on ice.
Listen, I've never been drunk, and I don't drink, so I don't know. Listen,
You ain't got
Oh
to
look,
get
you
drunk
and
now.
Hank could be best friends.
Get your shot glass full of it. You good?
wait a minute. Man, I gotta be able to function. Well, I think it's gonna be okay. I'm sure I'll pass out and it'll be great. And I have partners who help me, so we're all winning. Okay,
Look here.
we're gonna win. We're
When
gonna
you
win.
ready to go to bed, that's when you knock it down.
It's gonna be fine. That's all I know.
Lightweights.
What are you guys talking about for your first show? What was your subject?
Initially we were speaking about as Black women, are we allowed to have standards? But we're also wanting to connect with the audience, and we want to hear topics that you want to hear in the future.
I want to hear about. I want to hear about how lovely ladies self take care of themselves. You know, what are your your self-care days? What do they look like? That's what I'd like to know.
Okay, we can definitely. Oh, that is a good subject.
I'm glad you
Self-care, not
clarified
just for the ladies, but also for the fellas too. Because
Sure.
I just lost my light.
Sure.
Damn.
Hold
I
up.
said this ladies.
You better pay your bill, E. You better pay your bill.
And the Lord said,
like,
the
what's
Lord
some
said, let there be light.
Yeah. Like, okay, I hate getting my nails done. Like, I think it's like the worst experience of my life. But like after I get it done, I'm okay. It's actually getting it done is upsetting. Stressful.
Is it the grinding or the filing of the nail? What is
I
it?
don't even want to be
What
there.
the
My
shit?
whole experience is traumatic. I have to sit close to people I don't want to sit next to. I don't know if the lady's gonna do my nails right, and then I feel like I just feel like there's too much contact. It's a lot for me, but it's fine. It works out. It's fine. It works out, and then my nails are done, and I'm like praying that it's over within less than an hour. So I get really simple. I just have ADHD, and I just don't like certain things.
I mean, I do too. That's what I was asking. But I.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. Like this, like I think it's okay when people are sitting next to me, but then like I always get like the weird situation where, like, you know, they're like taking up too much space, or they're like throwing their coat, or they're something weird that makes no sense.
I'm like that in Walmart. I can't.
No, that's called speak up.
I like my nail shop. My nail shop, like you have your space and you're getting your nails done and they're giving you bottomless mimosas. And when you're getting your pedicures, you're sitting on a swing. You can sit on a swing inside or you can sit on a swing outside on the porch while they're doing your feet. And it's really calming and relaxing, especially like if the breeze is blowing and you have your mimosa in it, like you just kind of like go off.
That sounds interesting. That's interesting. I'll accept
Y'all keep drinking on mimosas, you're gonna fall out off this one.
Your ass gonna be drunk, ain't you? By the time you get your nails done.
Swinging all right.
Champagne.
Well, look. It's uptown New Orleans, so I could just walk to the shops and stuff after I done. And there's actually the vinyl record. Peaches is actually down the street from my nail shop, and I think you went there, Hank, when you were here. Did you go to Peaches record store?
Yeah, but I ain't go to no damn nail shop.
Well, I'm just saying it's in that area, so there's a lot of shops that I can go to. So if you're a girly girl, like, you know, a feminine girl, we like to do those things. Like go shopping.
No.
No, I don't
Might
like
pick
to go
up a
shopping.
vinyl record.
Wait,
Okay, I can do
Might
that.
pick up something to eat.
I'll go to Target. I'll go to Target.
Oh,
That's a whole
I like Target, but Target is not nearby, so it's, you know, I have to hit up one of the local shops.
Hey, I tell you this. Peaches Records is high as hell though, E.
Okay.
And I don't like that selection.
Okay, it don't work for you. It don't
Nah,
work. But I gave you some other options.
I went to the other one. I went to the other one, and I liked the other one. I'm good with the other. The other one was good. I liked it. They had some used ones, and they had some brand new ones, and they had our music.
Is Miss Polly talking to us? Because I see she's talking.
She's having a hell of a conversation if she is.
No. No. Okay, so So my 15-year-old was in here watching the show, and I told her, I said, I've seen more bottoms and top shelves in these episodes in the last hour than I need to. I think this is too much. It's inappropriate. Let's turn it off. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
A little bit bolder than that. That's
Well,
All right.
ain't nothing wrong. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a top shelf drink like a Woodford Reserve, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it's not
Hank, what you know about drinking?
I didn't
I
say
don't
that,
know.
Hank. I didn't say that. I
Well,
said the show had too much bottoms and tops. I was being PG.
So there's too much
I don't know.
peaches, which is ass, and there's too much melons for titties. That's what she's saying.
Okay, well, just say the words. God damn it! Quit beating
No,
around the bush.
but you put it on YouTube. You can't be saying all
I
that.
don't- you can say titties and ass on YouTube. Y'all Negroes y'all use the N word. Y'all use the N word on YouTube.
You get flagged for using inappropriate language. You have to clean it up.
So hold on, titties is the inappropriate language.
I'm just being
Okay, say breast. Say breast.
Yeah.
Say breast. Like chicken. Say chicken breast. Say
Hell
the white
no.
meat.
Hold on, they let y'all say the N word, and they don't say nothing about that. But you can't say titties.
You fighting this fight with us like it's our guidelines.
No, I'm just asking.
You
Cookie,
can't even
don't be
say.
rebellious. You've been doing good. You're looking cute with your natural hair. I like it, cute Cookie.
Thank you.
You can't even say bill. You can't even say bill. You got to say they build themselves. You can't say somebody was
What?
something else. You can't say that word. You get
Build
trouble.
yourself.
Delete. Self-delete.
Yeah,
Did
I'm
you
saying
say
you
cheat?
can't say other words.
Okay. I understand that. I understand that. That makes sense. But I thought you said bill like you had to pay something.
No, I am. I'm changing it. I can't say it.
Uh-oh. Look here, man. I'm not with all this bullshit talking about the bullshit. I'm straight to the point type guy.
We know that, Hank. We know that, Hank.
All right,
We
dang.
know that you're the OG.
Leave me alone.
We know that.
It's all
We're gonna
good.
have to start calling you the Godfather. That's what we're gonna start calling you
No,
because
we already had one of them. He died on Viagra.
Damn, what the hell wrong with you, Cookie?
Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Cookie is angry tonight.
I'm not angry. I'm truthful.
she's not
I gave you a compliment to try to bring you down, but damn.
But see, now we're on my show.
Oh, you right.
And
You right.
Yeesh.
I'm just a visitor.
I toned it down for other people's houses and homes. Here I can.
We're
do
just
my-
telling you, get rid of the red Levi's, the green ones, and the white ones.
Shit.
So we can talk about men's fashion. I think that
Let me
should be a topic,
Yes, that's a great topic. Men's fashion.
because
Let me
some
tell you
people
this.
are out of control.
Silver fox, though. I like a good silver fox.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this, Ian Cookie. I got me a pair of new black boots, along with my black belt buckle, brand new with a T.
Wait, are you
Well,
saying your buck
All that
tea?
matching is very ghetto. But I'm gonna let you
what,
make it.
Miss Polly, what'd you say?
But
It's got a T on it, like Texas.
Yes.
Are you in Texas?
No, ma'am. I'm in Kentucky.
That sounds like a Texas thing to do. I'm just saying.
Well, guess where I got them from? Texas.
Texas? Yeah,
When were
exactly.
you in Texas?
Huh?
When were you in Texas?
Oh, I was in Texas in September.
Oh, you did. I remember. Y'all was in Dallas, though, huh?
Yeah, I was in Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my partners is from Texas, and he when he puts on his pants, there's usually a giant belt involved. When I just take it in, just taking it in.
State showing up in your state. Hey.
No, that's right.
You know, his
So-
big. He got boots. He got his cowboy boots and his belt, and let him be great.
So I'm gonna write that down. Men's fashion. More tailors. Put tailors back in business, and not ones like not Puff Daddy suits.
Whoa, no, what? Who had that on?
Puff
Wait a
Daddy
minute.
is too tight.
No, he's got to go. That's it.
And leave the skinny jeans for the under 30 club.
First of all, no man should be wearing skinny jeans.
I can't. That's it. That was it.
Anyways,
I mean, what type of man are you? You wear skinny jeans?
Men's attitudes and on YouTube, which we kind of covered tonight, but I think we should go on depth with more.
Oh, they wear skinny jeans?
No, okay, that's it. Sir.
Miss Queen, welcome to the panel. I need for you to speak up and say hello.
Hi, what are you guys talking about? I walked
Well, we initially started off speaking. Well, I introduced One Country Cookie. She told us a little bit about herself. This is our, of course, episode 1. We spoke a little bit on Black women and having standards when looking for a man, but we're also reaching out to the audience and asking what are some subjects that you would like to see in the future? Topics.
Proper boundaries in these YouTube streets. I think people ain't got no damn boundaries. That's why they keep getting caught up in stuff.
Okay.
Stop sharing your life with people that you don't know. Come on. Like, I don't know. So, but that, people talk too much. And, I don't know.
I wrote it
You
down.
don't believe in stranger danger. I mean, we teach our kids this, right? We teach kids stranger danger. Why as adults, we don't believe in stranger danger? I don't know. I don't understand it. But anyway.
Danger is real.
Have you and One Country Cookie had a conversation or been on the same panel before?
Briefly in the basement.
Briefly. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. It must have been on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because it definitely.
What the hell? He was so funny. It's funny. He was so funny.
Exactly. It was on a Wednesday. That's why I didn't see it, because you start too early for moi on a Wednesday.
Oh, shit, that's bullshit. Cookie.
That's okay.
When you coming through again? Track practice ain't on no Wednesday. Miss Queen, I thank you for coming.
Track practice is every day.
I'm sorry, my bad. I'll be there next week.
Miss Polly, you're more than welcome
To do what?
to come through the basement.
Okay. What time is this?
Yeah, M3 shows up every once in a while.
What time is it? You're not answering
the
my
in the basement.
7 p.m.
Eastern.
Eastern.
M3 got kicked out of the basement.
Oh, he ain't welcome to the basement no more?
What M3 got kicked out the basement for?
Being
I don't know.
What?
Damn.
Look at him. He looks real
Dang,
confused. Look at him.
I am. I'm very confused though. I thought I was always welcome to the basement.
Yeah.
You're always welcome in my book, big brother. Right on.
Thank you, Hank. You know, look, I know you ladies want to start rumors and stuff, man. Look, all right, don't try to ruin a man's credibility. But also, Hank, though, when you do post the links, you gotta make sure you tell us like what time it starts.
I put it on there on the thumbnail.
No, you send the StreamYard link, but not the other
Thank
link.
you, M3. I knew I wasn't tripping.
Time out. First, y'all click on the link, and it'll show you what time I start. See, now y'all don't do no work. Mr. Charlie would do it.
No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
You want me to click on your link while I'm at work?
That's fine. You can do it if you want to.
Just write another caption underneath and be like, yo, show at so-and-so time.
Okay. For the people in the back, I'll do that. I got you.
Thank you. That's
Thank
all we're
you.
saying.
We appreciate that.
I'm talking about the
It
people
makes
that
us
ride
feel
on that little bus.
special.
I'm
Thank
talking
you,
about the
sir.
people that ride on the little bus.
Wow, that's how you feel about your Patriots?
Hey, I
He
got
about
number
to
love for
lose a
y'all.
lot of look. He about to lose a lot of subscribers after that comment. You know, you gotta be careful
First of all,
what you.
Hey,
you don't come to the basement. Don't you say a word.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Don't
Yo,
you say
Eve,
a
You know
word.
what's
what's in the
funny?
basement?
Because anytime I show up on the basement and I'm just in the chat, as soon as I put something in the chat, what happens? He drop a link. You start. I
wrong
put
with
another comment. He drops something because he wants me up there. He needs me.
What's wrong with being wanted? Do you want to
He
be somewhere
needs
where you're
me.
tolerated?
He needs to stop being mean to me. He could accuse me of cheating. He could accuse me of cheating on him.
Where do hood
With the-
babies come from? I like that.
That was the question I asked earlier, right? Because you asked, okay, let us know like what topic you guys want us to talk about. So yeah, that was going to be part of the topic. I knew y'all was going to forget.
It just popped up in the comments. That's a good topic.
Mr. Best, Mr. Best, get up here and say hello.
I don't really gotta say anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm producing right now, you know what I mean? I'm in the cut, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm moving in the background.
Well,
No,
welcome
I'm in
to
the
the
background.
Ian Cookie Show.
Thank you.
Hey, listen, I'm glad that y'all are rocking with me, man, and doing this. You ladies are awesome. Y'all killing it, you know what I'm saying? And y'all killing it like just off the rip too. Like it ain't even, it's just natural. Like y'all just killing it off the rip. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to y'all for getting it popping. Y'all know what it is.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Miss Polly eating, she not sharing whatever she's eating, but it's okay. Sorry, everybody, nobody shares when y'all eat something. Y'all never share.
I don't share
Y'all
food.
never
I don't
share.
share no food. That sounds crazy. You want your food? We make you some. You don't share
She look like
nothing.
Yeah,
Miss
absolutely.
Polly look like she sleep with her eyes open. Miss Polly,
I'll
do you
share
sleep
my
with your eyes
man.
open?
I'll share my man before I share a meal. You got me tripping. I tell you that right now. I would do it.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's crazy.
Miss Polly, do you sleep with your eyes open?
No.
What kind of question is that?
I just want to know.
Apparently, I don't sleep at all.
Damn.
Yeah, she said that earlier.
Hey, get some of that Woodford Reserve. That's gonna put you to sleep, baby.
Ma'am, just get you with some melatonin. Don't listen
That's
to
it.
him. He don't even
Melatonin.
It's called just
You
go
don't
lay
even know
down.
what that
close your
tastes
eyes,
like,
you'll be
man.
all right.
No, man, she don't want to get doped up, man.
Drinking sense because
She don't want to get doped up. She wants to get that num juice up in her.
You know, I just learned that there's a cough medicine out there called Ninja Cough, and I was weak. That is actually spelled ninja, like ninja, and cough COF. Like I feel like this is the new scissor on the
Is
market.
that my Master P?
You can tell where is it located.
I said, is that called Master by Master P?
It's actually a OTC, but apparently it's not common down here. Now I heard, well, in the New Orleans area, but I hear that it's common in the Baton Rouge area. And I'm like, I actually saw it come across my screen at work yesterday. I'm like, Ninja Cough.
Yeah, that's that Master P cough, man.
more than it does a medicine.
Go ahead and drink it. You're gonna have more than a cough.
Master P got me cough medicine.
Go ahead if you want to.
Master P gonna have you sipping on that scissor.
Yeah, he gonna have you in the ER too.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be slipping on something.
Damn.
I gotta find out what the active ingredients are.
Trying to climb the building and do backflips off the light post. Keep it up. Keep taking that stuff.
Shout out to all my ninjas.
Yeah, all of them, huh, Hank?
All of them.
Forgot. That
Cookie.
network you working with that tried to bash me called me a hyena. Boy, I can't wait.
You need to let bygones be bygones, Cookie.
No,
Stop holding
bruh.
grudges.
Nah, you know
That's
how
not
I
very
roll.
healthy. That's
You
not very
know how I
healthy.
rolled before I went on the
That
show.
boy head, she on his head, boy. Man, man, listen.
You emotional.
My thing is that
Women
he
will never
was
let
that
nothing go.
petty to start a live about Cookie the following day, though. He didn't even let it rest. Like, he had to come back the next day to talk
He always
about
does
her.
Y'all, I listened to Jeezy.
he always does that though.
At the airport?
He was thinking about
No,
me.
he'll do it forever. Okay, y'all remember that Allen girl? What's that? What's that? Ollie Dream?
I was not on that level though. Like I wasn't even saying that he got
I know,
mad
Cookie,
before
baby.
my
I know.
sister
Cookie, I got you. But I'm just saying, he did one the very next day. Just like he did with that Eve girl. He did with the next day.
Be weird. I didn't do
They
nothing to deserve that.
Well, Cookie, you better be glad, because they was on Eve harder. I mean, they was on Eve harder than they was you.
I better be glad. No, they better be glad.
Oh, okay, my bad. I forgot who I was talking to, Cookie.
No,
I'm
you
sorry.
did.
That's my bad. I'm talking to Miss Cookie.
Hey, remember, she is packing though. She says she stays strapped.
I like that about Cookie. I know if I roll with Cookie got my back. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
My friends on ESPN every weekend.
The hell with them. What about me, Cookie? Well, we ain't friends.
We friends.
And we got Hink on the basement on Mondays and
I
Wednesdays.
really just was like LSU.
But do you know what time?
This is what happened to me. I need y'all to around like Ryan Clark, Marcus.
6 p.m. Central Time. Thank you very much.
That's what I'm talking about, E. That's my girl right there. I'm gonna have to bring you back in the fold now. You see, M3 trying to trip you up, but I got you, baby. I got you.
Uncalled for. My revenge is still being planned.
Y'all ladies are crazy.
Sweet, sweet victory.
What the hell? Hey man, between you and E trying to sing, y'all need to let that shit go.
Now you gonna make me start singing even more.
Don't do that. E, don't do that. We want to keep the viewers. We don't want to run them off.
Salute to Smitty. I saw him come in. He had his nice little suit on.
All right, Smitty, with the suit. What it do?
Hink and his Levi's. What you got on right now, Hink? Stretched out neck t-shirt because you in the dark. Couldn't see what you could put on.
You petty. First of all, you petty. You are petty, Cookie.
I'm saying.
And that's not the case.
I'm still trying to forgive you for the aftermath. And you was guilty by association, so it's okay. I'm working on myself.
There we go with the guilty by association bullshit. They get a lot of people caught up.
He caught up right now. He just don't realize it. How you on the we friends? How you on the same network the next day? Key. All right, key.
Ooh. Ooh. Hink ain't got nothing to say about that.
He can't. It's true. I don't know why he got him by the neck. That's weird, bro. That's weird.
Can you hear
me? He's screwing me like, oh, you coming back? Nope. For what?
You gave them the ratings and they wanted you more.
Who's doing all that hacking?
It's allergy season in Texas.
It really is.
You ready to my nose itching?
The oak trees are sending out that yellow pollen, and I'm actually allergic to oak
I
trees. So
know.
this is the type of time of year I do get respiratory infections.
I know.
So I'm waiting for it to come.
Make sure you take your pills daily, almost every night.
Yeah. It's almost time to take my 24-hour Allegra before bed when I get off here.
Man, it's all
And the
about that
crazy
Zyrtec.
part
Allegra don't work.
is
It works for me.
it's illegal to cut down oak trees in the New Orleans metro area. The only way you can legally cut down an oak tree in the metro area, it has to be infested with termites.
Okay, grab some termites and then like infest them.
Bruh.
That's
bullshit right there.
I'd be like, here you go, guys. Eat this up. Take down this tree so in about 6 months or so it can be hollow and we can get it cut. No, I don't like cutting trees that look like they've been alive longer than me. I would be lying if I said that. I'm kind of a tree hugger.
Yeah, I like the trees.
He's like cedar, and I got cedar really bad. It was bad. So M3, did we get a comment from you about things you would like to hear, or did I forget? Is that my ADHD?
I sent the comment to you in the chat. I was like, look, I want to know where does hood babies come from?
Oh, I thought that was
And I was
from intellect.
Wait,
Okay.
I need some help. Wait a minute. Pause. I heard
Big
something.
pause. What's up?
Pause. So-
That's a direct shot, M3, and I like it.
So Cookie, you said you had ADHD. Tomorrow, because M3 doesn't let me just be great. We were gonna do a show tomorrow about the effects of ADHD in relationships, but it's going to be kind of tailored to poly relationships a little bit too. But we were talking about relationships, and I'm going to be the only lady. If you like to join, anyone else can join too. But if you have ADHD, it is good to talk about things like out of sight, out of mind, like you're dead, basically, things like that. And how that affects your relationships.
Yeah, and how I can be looking directly at you and didn't hear nothing you said.
I didn't hear nothing. I heard nothing you said.
Yeah.
It was like the greatest thing ever
And
happened.
they think you're a bad communicator running reality. Your brain's like, dun, 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 and it's like,
it's dancing. You don't know what happened. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
And then you're like, huh? The most innocent, huh? And they're like, you didn't hear nothing I said? No.
Can you repeat the question?
Made me think of something that made me think of something else. And I've been thinking about that since you said carrot cake.
Hey, but you know what's funny though? But you know what's funny, Cookie though, right? You'll probably will forget like some like the previous conversations, but you won't forget those people. You know what I mean? You'll put the history, you'll put the timestamp, you'll put everything. It's funny how your ADHD works. It's really funny though. But I digress.
Because she only had attention deficit, I promise. She probably had AD. She probably has one, because I have that too. Like where I could be like, wait a second, on Thursday at 7:00 you had said this. I can remember that.
Usually short-term memory.
Yeah.
And then the fact that he got so emotional, which made me go into a little bit of a shock. I was on hold. Jeezy, you speaking with emotions. You emotional. I was like, man, you need to relax. God damn.
Oh shit! What we talking about now?
ADHD.
Relax. Tell your friends over there to relax, because this one ain't.
Oh shit! Well, why y'all let her still be on this shit?
Because it's the E and Cookie show, and she could be on whatever she wants to be on.
Yeah, but it's not good to hold grudges, Cookie.
I'm a
Bad for
right.
It's bad for the soul, baby.
I'm
Well,
Okay, but did you tell him to stop holding
So was I, and
grudges?
I don't hold grudges.
No, I said, did you tell him
Did I tell him what?
to stop holding a grudge?
Look here, man. I don't think that man still talking about her.
That's
he got
the problem. That's why I'm mad at you, Heat. Because you
what?
didn't.
Well, first of all, that's not my call to make that though. He's not talking about you no more. I think he's done it over with. He moved on to somebody else now. He got that Eve chick to talk about.
She's declined to come back up on the panel.
He be throwing shots. I got a mole in there. He be throwing random shots.
Oh, okay. Well, if he does, I don't see it. I don't know about it. So
it's all right. It's okay.
just stand strong. Just stand strong, man.
I don't let ugly people treat me like that.
Oh, okay. I know that's right.
So he can go back to down in Fraggle Rock where he came from. And
what the hell?
where him and his wife came from, because I pulled up pictures of her too. You're mad.
Damn. What?
You mad because she not me. You can pull
what
up
the hell?
My daughter.
Damn, Cookie taking shots of the baby?
Man, fuck the kids.
Damn, Cookie. Damn.
You mad because your whole family look like they transitioning.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I gotta get out of here.
You should. You just let them as your besties. Get the fuck out.
Wow.
Yeah,
all my friends are dead in my pocket.
That's
okay.
About it on the air. Watch me work.
Damn.
Why the kids though, right? Can we just leave the kids out? Like, MC loves the children. I just don't love to keep them,
We are the world.
Shit.
We are the children.
Man, you got these ragged ass voice singing and shit.
He didn't scare me any. I don't care, man.
He sounded like Macy Gray.
I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. So I try to hide it. It's clear. First of all, y'all not gonna play me.
We not. Your voice is though.
Pink.
Yes, ma'am.
That's probably the greatest joke you've ever told.
Damn.
I'm sorry for starting show so early, but it is what it is. I feel how I feel. I told you I was real. That's how I feel. But I'm not gonna let it consume me, because this is gonna be a beautiful thing that E and I have. And
I know that's right. Don't let it consume you, baby. Don't let it consume you.
What's up, Mickey?
Don't let it consume you.
Never.
See,
don't let it consume
my world crumbles when you are not here.
Shit. Y'all crazy.
So.
Yeah, we are.
I see.
You knew that already. Stop playing dumb.
Well, I promise y'all, I'm mad because I just went to the grocery store and my food gonna go bad.
Why would be that?
You know your fridge will stay cold for like 8 hours if you don't open it?
Hank, you ain't got a generator?
Nah, I should have went ahead and bought one. I put it off.
Oh, sure, but your power went up?
You didn't factor one in on your spreadsheet?
You said what?
I said you didn't factor a generator on your spreadsheet?
on my spreadsheet, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't worry about my spreadsheet now. That spreadsheet gonna keep lights on in this building. I tell you that, unless the storm take me out.
That if you had that generator on your spreadsheet, you would have your refrigerator and a couple of lamps running, and we could see you. You could charge your phone.
Heater.
No, I can charge my phone now. Don't please believe I got a little something going on over here. But I'm not. I hate
But you
being
ain't
all the
got
way
a
in the dark.
generator. You ain't got
No,
your refrigerator rolling.
I ain't gonna get one for probably another month because they gonna up price them right now.
Okay, for a minute, I thought Hank, I thought you forgot to pay your PG&E bill for a minute. Your
No,
electric bill.
that's never the case. It's automatically taken out of my account. I don't play that.
That's what they all say.
Mhm.
Now I'm just playing.
But you can get a decent generator from Sam's for like about $400-500.
Please believe they're gonna upcharge them things right now. If I try to go in there right now, it's gonna be about $1,000, and normally they probably only going for about $400.
During Hurricane Harvey, a generator was like 2 racks.
And that generator is only gonna be bigger. It's only gonna be big enough to
2 weeks.
keep your refrigerator on. Probably nothing else.
But that's what you're complaining about. You just went to the grocery store and all your stuff is gonna go bad. But had you had
Okay.
that cheap
Let me tell you
generator,
this. Let me tell you this. Hink's good because he got a deep freezer and a freezer, so I'm good. I got 2 refrigerators. I got one in the garage. I got one in the house. You said what?
When we said anything, it's because you said my food about to go bad. That's why we said anything.
Well, because it happened Friday, and so now I'm going into Sunday, right?
Oh yeah, that's
So now I'm on 2 days.
oh yeah, you really need the generator. It's
Yeah.
done. Might as well just start throwing stuff away.
magic.
Well, no, anything I put in the freezer, I'm good. You know, freezer gonna stay a little cold a little longer.
As long
Only
as you
thing I
ain't had to do nothing like how they did down here after Hurricane Katrina, because people were out of their house for months. And so imagine like coming home, and a lot of people, they were just taping up their refrigerators and pushing it out to the street. Like people were not opening their refrigerators, because could you imagine the smell
Damn.
that would have been if you would have opened that up?
Yo.
It is what it is. But ain't nothing some good bleaching water won't take care of.
No. Maggots. No.
You talk about maggots and rotting meats and flesh.
The whole freezer.
Boy, it's how I know y'all not country. Because first of all, country folk would have cleaned that bad boy out. We would have got rid of that thing. As long as it wasn't underwater, you could clean it out. I promise you. Look, I done did it before. I had a tenant.
Dead maggots.
You couldn't properly clean it out though, because you got to sit there and think. You got the rotting flesh dripping into the motor, into the back, so it's like
Rotting flesh. What are you talking about? Rotten flesh.
Okay, because I don't know if you ever knew, but Hurricane Katrina was not supposed to hit New Orleans. It was supposed to go to Texas. What happened was,
what the hell that got to do with rotten flesh in a refrigerator?
Nobody didn't have time to clean out their refrigerators and freezers before they evacuated. Like you literally woke up one morning, you threw whatever you can in the trunk of your car and you left. And what the sad part about it is, when you left, you could not come back home for at least a month. And there's no electricity. There was areas that were out of electricity for several months. So even if you could come back home, they only allowed you to come back home to retrieve some personal items or some goods, and you had to leave again. There was no electricity. So once the sun went down, it was pitch black.
Listen to what I'm saying. You can clean them refrigerators out. They could be cleaned out. There's nothing wrong. As long as the refrigerator still works, it's good. Now, it may smell. It may take you a day or two to get it out, but it can be clean. I promise you it can. I've done it before. I had rental property where a tenant left shit in there for over 2 months because they had 2 months before I could put them out. They had 30 days. I had to give them a 30-day notice. Then I had to go another 30 days to get them served and all that. So they had 60 days to get out. Guess what they did? They unplugged the refrigerator and left the shit in there. You know what Hank did? I went over there with some bleaching water and some good old Simple Green, and I cleaned that bad boy out. plugged it back up, and I was up and running again. The next tenant got it. Not a problem here, baby. Y'all ain't
Hey, that
country
good
though.
old
See,
bleach
that's what I'm
still be
talking about.
working.
Yeah, it still works. I mean, it's not like it don't work. That's what I'm saying. As long as the refrigerator works, it can be cleaned out. Please believe, if you put it on that curb, let one of them junk dudes come by and they plug up, find out to work, they gonna make it work. So now you gonna have to spend about.
Screw the back, the nooks and crannies that go into fridges, like
All of that is seeping into it.
Nah, y'all just talking 'cause y'all don't want to do the work. I get it.
And that's okay. And if that's what you don't want to do, that's why you need a man like me. You need a Hink in your life. So then you ain't got nothing to worry about. He gonna get them latex gloves on, and he gonna get down and dirty.
nah, ain't nah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna change your oil. I'm gonna put your new battery and fix your headlights. Then I'm gonna come in there and love you down.
Stop. That's what insurance is for. You
what?
You write that down and get
That's
your
what.
fridge.
So you'll spend extra money or get a deductible or whatever you want to do instead of allowing like a man to do it for free.
$1,000 fridge, I probably wanted in the first place.
Unless if you're into IT, you got to be careful though, because now you have a lot of vehicles with technology packages. So now you messing with sensors and everything else, and you screw it
What
up.
does that got to do with changing the battery?
It has
and
lot
changing
to
your
do.
oil? No, you
It
don't.
has a lot to do.
No, E, have you ever changed your battery?
I have. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
In my old
So
car,
it's not as hard as y'all think. It's harder to get to the battery than to change it. Now that's probably what you're talking about. All that plastic and stuff they cover with, and maybe that protective bar. No problem.
What did I? Hey, what did I just say? Did I say anything about a protective bar of plastic? Listen.
You said electronics and all that, right? That's what you said. And sensors and all that. That's what I heard what you said.
No. What I said is you have a lot of cars equipped with a technology package, which means the whole thing is computerized. So there are certain things that you should not go bothering unless if you know a lot about computers.
Well, what if he does?
He don't.
How do you know? I see. I'm finna check your ass on your own show, E. Don't do that. Don't sleep on your man now. He know what he need to know. I tell you that.
Says the person that booked the wrong flight to go home.
No, first of all, I didn't book the wrong flight. I didn't book the wrong flight. It was the wrong date, but it wasn't. It was the right flight. Don't do that.
And how many days off was that date?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a month.
Well, first of all, it was late at night, and I was doing it late at night after some time doing what I would need to do. I'm not gonna go into details, but it was late at night. I got it fixed. It's all right. I made it home.
So this is what you do, Hank. Do you use the apps when you're flying? Because when you book the flight, whatever airline that you're flying with, you use the app.
I did use the app.
The flight,
I used the American Airline app.
And you have the account where your itinerary automatically pops up after you book. So like when you log in, it shows you the dates and of all your future flights. Like it's there on the first.
But I probably didn't pay attention to it though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a simple mistake, no problem. I didn't like I had to stay an extra day. I got home. He got home. But what does that got to do with? What does that got to do with changing a car battery? Let's stay focused now.
Next question.
See, I'm talking about they M3.
Cookie knows exactly. Cookie understands exactly what I'm trying to say.
They don't do at work now. I'm telling you, I'm not throwing that refrigerator out. I promise you, I'm not doing that. And you gotta think, you talking about a $1,500 refrigerator.
$1,600.
He can say
no, a $1,500 refrigerator.
I'm letting that go. 1,500. I eat that in a month.
How the hell with that Cookie? I mean, Cookie. I'm not just gonna just do that with it. That's a bad investment. So you'll wait $1,500 for a brand new refrigerator. You may only have about maybe 3 years, less than 3 years.
Not if you upgrade and get the extended warranty.
Cookie. Some things ain't covered under warranty.
Y'all focusing me on me. I'm eating popcorn. Y'all want some?
Some things ain't covered on warranty. And guess what? Smell ain't covered on warranty.
Yeah, and some smells you can't get rid of, Pink. That's the whole point of this.
I agree with that. I agree with that. But food smell, you can get rid of that.
Maggot
You just gotta give her a try.
hidden in the crevices at the bottom. You can keep that fridge.
Cookie.
You can take the parts off and then clean in the back. Like I've done it
Yeah.
before.
Look here, I had a buddy who cleaned out. He had a flood in his basement, and he let this washing machine and dry out. He changed whatever components that was that had rust or whatever on it. Fired the thing back up and it worked.
I changed my water pump in my washer. I get it. It's a stand-up LG washer. But I get that. But what I'm saying, rotten food is hazardous material. Bugs come around, they lay eggs. Maggots crawl in places you can't see.
Boy, I can tell y'all ain't never took y'all trash out. Y'all ain't never took trash out.
I take my trash out so I don't get maggots that I'm fearful
Yeah, but
of.
guess what? In that garbage can, see, I don't have a garbage dumpster. I have a garbage can because that's what homeowners do. So I take it out. There may be some maggots and flies in there at the bottom. You know what I got to do?
Trash. What do
You said what?
I have valet trash.
Okay, well, see, I'm not bougie like you, though, Cookie. I take my own damn trash out. Well, let me take that back. My son takes it to the curb.
I had to take my trash to the curb.
So I don't have valet to come take my trash to the curb.
Trash from
I got my son to do it. My son does it. That's who does it. But he'll say, Daddy, we got some flies and some maggots at the bottom of the trash. You know what I do? I go out there, clean it out. No problem.
But that's a trash
That's
can.
different. That's a trash can.
There's different mechanisms of a fridge you can't see behind it in between.
Ma'am, please believe you can clean a fridge out.
Okay.
If that means,
Okay.
if look
I'm
here,
not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you here. You gotta go.
there's no need. Those Cookie. There's no need to argue with me. You know we better than that.
You're right. You can clean the maggot larvae out the back of the fridge that don't nobody know.
Well, first of all, by the time you get to them, they probably be flies anyway, and they gone.
Flies lay eggs.
I understand, and they turn into maggots, and maggots turn into flies. I got you. That's a cycle of life. Look here, y'all ain't country though. Y'all ain't country.
We're not country.
Take an L, which makes it even more country. Yo ass.
No, listen. It's all. Look here, Cookie. Not everybody can afford to do certain things what you're talking about, so they got to do it themselves, right? Not everybody can afford to sit there and turn around and go get that new refrigerator. And you see how New Orleans was slow to give the FEMA money. Huh?
What does your insurance cover?
Well, hold on. What type of insurance you talking about? You talking about like American Shield insurance?
No, I'm talking about regular homeowners insurance. That
Your homeowners insurance don't cover. Your regular homeowner insurance don't cover refrigerators.
Your house and your car.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yes, it does.
No, you got to get like a gap insurance, Cookie. Like at Home Shield, that's what that is. Something like Home Shield.
That's
Your standard homeowner insurance doesn't cover refrigerators.
Yes, it does.
No.
Depends on
Your
your
standard
deductible.
insurance. No.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it has been
These are things y'all need to be talking about.
you this
Look, these
evening.
are things y'all, hey,
This
these are
was
things y'all
look,
ladies need to
look,
be talking
look.
about.
I done got comfortable and took my hair down. Look, it's
Hey,
been
we
nice
need to see
talking to
more of that
everyone
afro
this
next
evening.
time.
This, hey, Cookie, these are things y'all need to be talking about.
Nah, you right. Because I'm not arguing with no man, and I know I done got a new fridge from my insurance company before. So whatever
Exactly.
you're talking about is great. We can talk
Everybody
about
from
it.
New Orleans got a
I'm
new
not
refrigerator after Hurricane
I
Katrina.
was
That's because y'all got them FEMA checks.
What?
That has nothing to do with FEMA. That was State Farm, baby.
Exactly.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let me tell you this. Your refrigerator go down in your home and see if you can claim that on your deductible.
You can't.
See if you claim
Okay,
that.
so what? Okay, so this is the issue. Hurricane Katrina did not just ruin refrigerators; it ruined roofs, it ruined fences, it ripped off sidings off the people's house. We're talking
All
about
that's
tens
covered.
and thousands of dollars.
All that's covered.
So is your TVs?
So is your
No.
refrigerator.
I'm telling you, appliances are not covered under that insurance.
You must have got the.
So what is the content for? If it is caused by a natural disaster, then your content is covered, baby.
And a
So,
fire,
let me say this:
all of
some
your
natural disasters are not covered. Some natural disasters are not covered.
Okay, so if your house burned down and
Yes.
your city, they gonna rebuild everything and then don't put no appliances at your house?
Thank you, appreciate it.
You said what?
If your house burns down and your
Uh-huh.
insurance is not gonna replace your appliances, you need to
They may
check.
not be. Look, your standard insurance does not cover appliances.
Yes, it does.
No.
You must have got jackleg insurance. Who your insurance company? Remind me not to go with them. I need to know.
Well, you know, Hank is about saving money, so he got the bare minimum.
If it's
No,
not,
first of all, that's look here. Look here. Let me tell you this. I got a couple insurance I deal with. I got a Heritage Insurance. They cover my old school car, right?
nobody
They cover my
asked
old school car. No,
You
I'm
got
telling
something
you,
to
my
cover
insurance.
your
Since
Funko Pop?
yeah, all that's covered. All that's covered.
the Funko Pop, but not the
Why you think I got them on spreadsheet? There's a reason I got them on spreadsheet.
He ain't got that generator to protect them groceries in the refrigerator, but that's
all
gonna be
right.
another
The grocery look here. I'm gonna get one of them government credit cards, and that's gonna be taken care of.
Hey. I got the attention now. Y'all, this has gone on way too long this evening. I do enjoy talking to y'all. Like I told y'all, I got my ass beat by my nieces. I need to go take a shower and I need to go to bed, okay?
Oh shit! You went 2 hours and then you ready to tap out?
Absolutely. Right, this is a 2-hour show.
This stream was not intended to be long. This stream was intended to be an introduction, and then you came up here and wanted to be Jake from State Farm and Mayhem from Allstate.
He didn't do it with that ostrich.
Oh yeah, well, whatever that is. I forgot that. Liberty. So, anyways, I want to thank everyone for coming up here. I want to especially give a shout out to Mr. Best in the World and Mr. M3 for allowing us and helping us up here and getting us together. And we are looking forward to the future shows. Do you have anything we'd like to say, M3?
No, just make sure you guys answer like my topic for next time the show. Where do hood babies come from? And we're
Where
good.
do hood babies come from? This is going to be an interesting topic. All right, Mr. Vest, any last words you'd like to say?
He's asleep.
He probably is
He
asleep
coming?
listening.
Oh.
Hank, any last words you'd like to say?
Yeah, you Negroes need to subscribe to the basement. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. I want to see you two ladies over there. Now, how about that? How you love that?
And you need better insurance. Good night, Heath.
First of all,
Good
don't
night,
do that. Bye, ladies.
Queen, any last words, Queen?
Bye.
No. I mean, I don't know.
Man, I forgot she was here.
Look, we might have to do a panel about insurance policies in the future. That's the rate we were going.
I'm gonna just say,
Again.
be careful how you move in a room full of roaches. That's all. Know where you at. That's it.
Damn.
Stop telling all your business on these streets. These people don't know
Damn.
you.
Room full of roaches.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning into the Ian Cookie Show. These are two incredible sisters. I love them. You know what I mean? Man, for the first show, they told me it was gonna be an hour. I was like, yeah, y'all ain't gonna do no hour. Yo, they buried this show. I'm telling you, they killed it. With that being said, y'all, look, stay tuned to a lot more content on Intellectual Soapbox. All right, I'm gonna drop some trailers real quick before I close out. You know what I mean? Me and my team, we're gonna be chilling in the back. You know what I'm saying? Whoever want to stay up in here, y'all can stay. I'm just closing out. Y'all know how we do. Y'all can stay in the backstage if y'all want. But yeah, y'all, salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Show some love. Leave a comment after if you like. And definitely, the ladies have requested that y'all tell them what you want to talk about. All right, so with that being said, y'all, we are out.
You awaken to one day have many questions. Yet time marches on. Humanity has been on an endless quest, circling the globe in search of answers, gaining knowledge from cultures long since vanished from the earth, and from within the pages of the great books they left behind. Time still proceeds. Many great and mysterious monuments and ruins from civilizations have yet to be fully understood by us. Time still inches forward. We yearn to discover the true meanings that our ancestors knew when they walked this planet. But many of the answers have been forever lost to time. Today, we take another step in our journey to discover the truth and reveal all of life's unsolved history.
The DJ.